Tale. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're a return viewer, thanks so much for coming back and hanging out with us. We hope you're enjoying the show so far. And if you're enjoying this show, you should check out our other shows like Tales of the Arcane and Cyberframe, and soon to be Tales from the Blue Cottage, A New Dawn. Which I realize is just "and" when it's an acronym, and I was a little disappointed in that, but it's fine. So we'd love you guys to come back, slap that follow button, and come back and hang out with us as we continue our tabletop journeys right here in the Blue Cottage. And you can also check us out on TikTok and Instagram at Blue Cottage D&D to get caught up on all of our projects that we're working on, all the behind the scenes footage, do some clips, we do some fun games, and it's just a really good time. It's a great way to get to know us, and a great way for us to get to know you, as well as our Discord server. And if you really like us, you can support the stream by going to midnightstraycandleco.com, where we make fantasy-inspired scented candles and handmade resin dice to help enhance your tabletop experience. I did that left-handed and it felt really weird. Speaking of candles and dice.
Speaking of candles and dice, I have announced a tentative dice drop date because I'm almost done with Valor Vigor dice. It will be May 10th, barring no delays, at 5 p.m. Central Time. We will do a candle restock on said day, and I think that's it. So if you want to see what I'm working on and what will be available, you can do so by following me on Instagram at Midnight Strike Candle Co., or you can join our Discord, and we'll drop the link in the chat.
Indeed, indeed. Duckies in rows.
Duckies in rows.
Listen, I went for a walk today. There were geese on the sidewalk. There are never geese in this neighborhood and on the sidewalk. I was terrified.
You should be.
Yeah, they're mean.
Geese are as close to their dinosaur ancestors as any bird gets.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They're like barbarian
alone.
This animal.
Barber ducks.
On the outside. Sorry, just thinking of the ducks reminded me of the geese, and I forgot to tell you about that.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Yes, you're welcome.
We have a geese invasion going on in our community right now.
Yep.
We should probably deal with
that. I went, up towards Mitchell and Hallie's house, and they were just randomly on that stretch of road.
Poor Mitchell and Hallie. We should probably check on them.
Yeah.
Mitchell, Hallie, are you watching? Okay? Are you okay? Have the geese taken over your?
Have they made it to your house?
Yes. Have they taken over your territory, your domain?
Have you heard of the Untitled Goose Game? No? It's all about a goose making trouble.
They do that every time they start to fly. They leave something behind.
Yeah. This one today was side-eyeing me. I'm like, you stay over there. I'm walking around. I'm not going to touch you.
We're friends.
You stay there. I stay here. Next time you should just cross the street, because there's just some bad news. Yep.
We were amicable.
Keep that bread on you.
They were
just
in
in case.
disguise. They were actually some, something else.
Yeah. Lucky Jade said, well, first of all, welcome in, Lucky. It's been a while. Welcome back. Lucky said, geese are the modern day Nazgul. Yep.
Really.
Basically. All right. We got way off tangent there.
Sorry.
Where are we at? Other ways that you can support the stream. You can go check out our sponsors, like Battle System.
Battle Systems.
Wow. It just keeps getting better and better. Like that was 9.5 out of 10. But yeah, go check out Battle Systems by typing in ! Battle Systems into the chat. It will take you over to the website where they sell an entire library full of good God Almighty, what is happening with me? What is it? What do they sell?
Come here.
Start over, whatever.
Oh my God, I am losing my mind. Terrain!
Terrain!
I wanted to say territory, and territory, they don't sell territory, they sell
Terrain!
Guys, I'm sorry, I'm on a very minimal amount of sleep. But they sell all kinds of tabletop terrain, everything from fantasy, from high fantasy terrain to cyberpunk to sci-fi. They've got dungeons,
Western.
They've got citadels, they've got castles, fortresses, villages, all kinds of cool stuff. Oh yeah, little crypts.
Little crypts.
Wow.
Indeed. All kinds of great stuff.
Very cute.
So,
very gothic.
Here's
some booths, some stalls and stuff. Yeah, they got all kinds of great stuff.
Plenty of it last night.
Oh, I broke it.
It just fell off. It just doesn't sit up there.
Got it.
This is not a demonstration. This
Yes.
will not happen to you.
That one has not been glued together yet.
Look how resilient.
But yes, you should go check out Battle Systems. They make some awesome stuff, which you might get to see here shortly. We may or may not be rolling into initiative very quickly. We'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, so they make some great stuff. Once again, it's Battle Systems. Go show them some love. You can also check out our good friends Monument Studios.
Monument Studios.
Type in !Monument in the chat. We'll take you over to the website where they have an entire library of cinematic fantasy music. They've got over 100 gigs worth, and if you download if you subscribe to the Fantasy Plus application, which is I think $5 a month, then it brings their
Holy
entire
crap.
library to the palm of your hand.
It's so cheap.
So, so go check them out. Once again, that's exclamation monument in the chat. And if you are feeling so inclined, you should also check out our good friends Sauce and Games. Type in exclamation Stars and Games, and chat will take you over to their Kickstarter for Kothra's Codex of Hybrid Creatures, which is already funded. It's fully funded. It's going to happen. It's an entire bestiary of over 100 monsters that are combined,
How many?
types. Over 100.
How many?
Over 100.
What?
Indeed.
Over 100.
Over 100 monsters of combined types, everything from fiendish elementals to to celestial oozes to elemental beasts that got all
To
kinds
Draco
of-
constructs?
Yep.
Probably some Draco constructs. They do have plant dragons. There are
Plant
plant
dragons.
dragons. That's the thing that's in there. Oh, and undead plants, which is the one that I'm most excited about. So yeah,
Plants
go
versus
check it out, guys. It's exclamation Stars and Games. And take you over there. You can get it's fully funded, but you can go ahead and do a late pledge if you would like to get yourself a copy of that bestiary. Let's see.
It's the best bestie.
We have
best.
2 streams next week.
the best
We've
of
got
best.
Tales of the Arcane on Monday. We've got a Foxtail returning next Thursday. Cyberframe is off next week, but we will be returning with Cyberframe the following 2 weeks until we finish out this
Roll
little
the
mini
2 on your
campaign.
cooldown.
So, what is it?
I said y'all roll the 2 on your cooldown.
Yeah.
Cyberframe.
So, we'd love to guys to slap that follow button, come back and hang out with us. We do have a bit of one more announcement tonight, as we're going to spin it for our winner. It's time
Spin
to
it
go
to win it.
to the winner spinner. I have put the names in the winner spinner so that we can announce the winner of our NPC giveaway. So, for those of you who are just joining us, for the past couple of streams, we've been allowing people to enter for a chance to win. Basically a video chat with me where we'll sit down and we will create an NPC. Don't make it sound like it's so exciting,
Only
James.
first.
Only.
No.
Wasn't my idea. It was Vanessa.
No.
It was all Vanessa.
What?
I had no parts.
I'm pretty sure my wife did not sign me up for that. It is none of that.
She
None of
created
that.
it just for you.
Just for you.
So,
In Sylvie.
we did an NPC giveaway, and we're going to spin for the winner tonight. Essentially, the way this works is we've got a new campaign coming up. It's going to be starting in May, called Tales from the Blue Cottage at New Dawn, where we are going to traverse into another generation of storytelling for players. We're bringing back our Tuesday night group, and you'll have an opportunity to work with me to create an NPC that we will drop into that world. I will do my best to portray them. You have complete control over how you want that NPC to be, what you want the class, their backstory, how they meet them, when they meet them, what their purpose is. You'll have complete control over it, and we will work together to create it, and I'll do my very best to bring it to life for you. We had a lot of fun with this. With last year with Tales of the Arcane, we created Anastasiana. I worked with the Scar Scares You on that, and it was a lot of fun.
you sure
Anastasiana
it's-
ended up being amazing. So
Are you sure it's not a nasty Anna?
it is Anastasiana. I confirmed it 18 times. Trust
Okay.
me. I know.
Nasty
I
Anna.
confirmed it. I confirmed it like
Is she
18
nasty
times. So I actually have I had to ask, record it and ask to make sure because it was kind of when she first told me I was like, so like Anastasia but Anastasiana. Like okay.
Okay.
So it took a while to get it right, but we got there. But it was a lot of fun to build her, and she created a great story, and I'm hoping that whoever wins this tonight will do the same.
Yeah, bring me
Create
back.
just as memorable of a character. So let me pull up the stuff over here so that we can get our winner going.
We don't know.
We don't know?
Nope.
Okay.
It never gets revealed until
just
you
don't-
meet the
Okay.
character
Alright.
and figure it out for yourself.
Okay.
I think we're ready.
I figured it was probably like
Ready.
that.
Everybody ready?
No.
Go!
Winner, who's gonna be the winner?
And the winner of our NPC giveaway is.
Chicken.
And the winner
Looks like
is...
it's gonna be. Pass the meatball!
Meatballs, come on down!
Congratulations,
You won a
Pass the
new
meatball!
On.
A new
Build NPC.
imaginary car!
Or...
Which your NPC could have, if you so wish. We'll make it work. I don't know how. We'll figure it out. It's your character.
It's the innovative age. It could work.
So congratulations, Pass the Meeple. I actually, Pass was like, you will all die.
Well, we know what he picked.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Here's the
So,
result.
congratulations, Past the Maple. Thank you for joining us tonight. I will reach out to you. I think you actually messaged me on Instagram not too long ago, so I'll just message you on Instagram and we'll work out a time and a date to video chat, and we'll create a character together. I'm looking forward to it. So go ahead and be thinking on what kind of character you want to create, and we'll be in talks. So let's see.
Are there any restrictions? Can they be like giants, monsters?
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, what if he wants a Tarrasque?
There are no restrictions. Well,
Get
Well,
out
it's
of
an
town.
NPC. That's a
it has to
monster.
be an
I mean,
NPC. So
Yeah.
it has to
I didn't know if they were
NPC in
NPC.
terms of like,
Hello, my lady.
it has to have some semblance of sentience that you can interact with them. It's not just going to be a monster.
Well, I mean, I know,
Yeah.
but you got some pretty bad NPCs in the past.
Tarrasque Bard.
Yeah.
If they were able
Made
to
your
get
life awful.
yeah, if they go on that caliber, it may be, like, fight
You don't
words.
think we can handle the challenge?
But, it could be an ally.
Could be.
Could
be an ally
could be
that
villains, you don't know.
turns.
Could be.
You don't know.
You never know.
Could
You're
be.
going to find out.
Friends
You're going to find
to
out real soon,
enemies.
Billy.
Could be. Enemies to lovers.
Enemies to lovers.
Watch out, Billy. You should be suspicious of all NPCs.
I just need invisibility. I don't know if I'm going to have that in this new campaign.
You're gonna have it.
No, I mean, I need it.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, you can do that? Yeah. Cool. Okay. More than once?
No, it's gonna be on your character.
Oh.
Oh my god. So, let's see.
Wait.
So big thank you to, first of all, big thanks to Rayor for the follow. Welcome into the Blue Cottage, my friend.
Hello,
Thank you so
Rayor.
much for joining us. Also, thank you, Iskar, for the bits. We appreciate you. As all of you know, everything that we make on this goes right back into the stream, helps us pay for the food for the players, helps us pay for the bills, like the equipment, the AC unit that we're paying off, everything that's in this room. Everything we make on the stream goes right back into the studio. So thank you guys so much for supporting and for helping us to continue to grow. We are, speaking of which, we did complete our goal. Thanks to all of you, we completed our bit goal for the artwork. We're still working on finding an artist. Hopefully we'll have that announcement very soon. So.
No pressure.
There is no Billy Snack time tonight because we're still working on the Billy Snacks from last night, which I think there's a couple there if you would like to share them, just to show them off. There's
Well, James took me up on what I did last night. He already put the brownie inside the ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
And we got donuts, and it's about cold enough yet that I can pick them out. I got more
Cookie
dough.
dough.
cookie dough, yeah.
Oh.
And I reached in there and grabbed it. I was like, ooh, I can't pick it up. It's too
Squishy.
squishy. I had to put it back in the fridge.
basically Billy's deluxe snack time lasts 2 nights.
We get those occasionally.
Let's see. All right, I'm gonna get caught up in the chat for just a second, and then we'll jump in. First of all, like I said, Lucky Jade says that I saw something about watching. Tis a momentous occasion in the Sana household. My hobbits have finally been introduced to the Lord of the Rings movies. The Fellowship of the Ring, skipping the scary parts. What scary parts? Okay, there's a couple. There's a couple that I can see.
Let's hair on their chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, put some hair on their chest. But that is awesome. That's a wonderful, wonderful introduction. One of my favorite series of all time, both books and movies. Yes, I did read at one point in time,
Wow.
and I have read The Fellowship and The Two Towers. Never finished The Return of the King because they started releasing the movies, and I didn't want to ruin it for myself.
He's illiterate now.
You know what I can read? Stat blocks for monsters,
Whoa.
particularly high CR monsters.
What?
I can read that.
I'm on the way to the bar. Leave me alone.
So.
That means you're all alone.
Yeah.
In the middle of
It's
an
not
alley.
wrong. I have not picked up a book in many an age outside of the D&D books. I have not read anything in a while.
Yeah.
I probably should get on that these days.
I consume all my stuff through audio now, and it worries me sometimes because I pick up like, what are the weird symbols?
Yeah.
What are these icons? What do they mean?
These arcane letters.
And they're never
Which one
spelled
now?
how you think they're spelled.
Yeah.
No.
Triple Up said, like a high CR hybrid monster available in the new Stars and Games book. Exactly. I can probably read that one. I like that. I appreciate that that sponsor drop there.
Just
So cute.
appreciate that. It's just a prank, bro.
We're good. As Scarlett said, 8 squares have already been marked on the bingo card. That checks out. That really hits all the boxes for this particular group. I do not doubt that at
Speed
all.
run.
Yeah.
Alvin said, what about the prediction? Chris, Hold on to your horses. I'll get to that in a moment. I promise. I
Hold
have
on
not
to
forgotten about the
Maisie.
prediction. It's coming.
We
it's
need to
coming.
give names to the other ones. Be thinking on that. I don't think we have.
What's that?
Names to what?
The horses and Tales of the Arcane. They've got Maisie. I don't know about the other two.
Seabiscuit.
Yeah.
We had
Gravy.
Gravy. Shoot.
Ocean muffin.
Let's see. G-Mac was talking about a little while ago. Said, "Oh, really? Wiley is just threatening to make him disappear."
No, it's a different campaign. Wiley will not be in that one. Maybe.
Maybe.
Wait, are you
Maybe.
moving, Don? You want the cast?
I am to their detriment.
I was assuming you were going to help.
Yeah. I am the NPC that's an enemy. That's the good guy.
Triple Up says, saying
can't
it's just a
trust you
prank,
anymore.
bro, isn't an eraser, James, as much as Filthy Frank said it would be.
What's that in the eraser?
So,
What's that one? Oh.
I don't get that one. I don't get that joke.
Phil Frank was an early YouTuber.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does music now under the name of Joji, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, in like South Korea.
Yeah.
Weird. But yeah, he's the
Yeah.
originator of a number of memes. Like
Just-
he's the guy in the all pink morph suit with the sunglasses.
Pink
If you see
guy
that occasionally.
Who's just yelling.
I am.
This is internet lore I wish I didn't know.
Welcome
This
to
is
the
starting to
race.
take me back to Candy Mountain, and I think I'd rather
Candy
get off this
Mountain,
ride. With that, now, out of the lore, we shall do the prediction.
They lost me. Oh.
After 22-year-old night session, everybody. Put up your channel points for a chance to win some more. Had some big winners last night. My father got the win, along with 4 or 5 other individuals. So go ahead and put them up. Put your channel points up, and don't forget to hold on to the channel points. There's going to be a lot of ways to use those in the coming campaigns. We've got some things we're working on. Hopefully we'll have time to bring them all to light. But we're going to give you guys some opportunities to help us decide on some stuff as we've been doing the past few months. Because sometimes we hit that creator's block where we have like 4 or 5 things we really like, and we never can narrow it down. And you guys have been wonderful at helping us to figure that out. So hold on to those channel points, guys. And then Knight said, "This is cancer," among other memes. What? I don't get these.
We'll have to Google it. That's
this-
what we have a phone for.
From, don't do it.
Yeah.
This is like
That's
the
brain rot.
conversation we had with him earlier. Don't look that up.
Don't
Don't look that up.
Don't look
Don't worry
that
about it.
The internet was a very
Trust me, you
vastly
don't wanna know.
different landscape in the circa 2009 to 2012 range.
All right, guys.
Coming across now. I can see it.
Did you just shoot your own foot?
I don't know.
Oh, that's hysterical. Smitty.
Oh, no. It was just the.
What the?
I thought you peeped his foot.
I know. I thought you dropped a nerve gun and shot yourself.
myself. Hollow says, "Is this circa MySpace?" Listen, MySpace was the days, y'all. Like having your own you had your own
Customized-
customized
I
profile
learned
music.
how to
That's
do
how,
HTML on
I was about to say I
MySpace.
learned how to do HTML as well.
Yeah. Can make
I
a
love
WordPress
the
now
MySpace days.
if you wanted to.
Some kids will just never know.
No.
Anybody
I would
remember
like to know
Coffee
that thanks to
Stir?
Do You Want Some Coffee and Sleep, which you've all been blessed.
We should dial it before it.
Oh,
We all get D4s.
Oh, was it?
So,
Yeah, I came in on AOL.
I still have an AIM email.
Oh, do you?
G-Mac says, "Good luck to all. I have faith in you tonight."
Thank you.
With thanks.
Thank you, G-Mac.
I have faith in your faith, G-Mac.
Best of
That's so
luck,
deep.
gentlemen.
With that,
I'm just sitting back.
You think you're safe.
I am safe.
I'd like to cast Summon Sylvie to this fight.
How the hell did
technically
I
you
get
kind
here?
of did that last time, which we'll talk about in a moment. With a quick recap,
She
everybody.
doesn't know.
Last we left off, you all had met Vort, the eccentric owner of a Swinbach Manor, up at the top of the bluffs north of New Barton. You helped him defeat a Dybbuk that mysteriously got loose in his house.
Don't know how.
You discussed with him some of your plans, kind of asking him questions about the Moon Maiden,
Standing there.
and then you invited him to dinner, took him to dinner with you and Barkley, and also helped him with his date. You met his helper,
Just so
Mr.
we
Bristles,
wouldn't be dinner.
and then you made your way out of the manor and back to the cellar boar. While there, you got yourselves all cleaned up. You met around for dinner. Tim went to his date. On the way to Tim's date, he came across this little terrier named Terrence, who was being assailed by these really large bull mastiffs. He did not intervene. He just watched them drag the poor little terrier behind a building. He tried to step in
It's a good
briefly.
channel.
You did step in for like a brief moment. It was like, hey, what's going on here? They were like,
Everything's good.
they just said, step off. To which you obliged. You head to your date. Linda,
Y'all have a nice night.
you said, I just got cleaned up.
I'm gonna ruin this.
You made your way over to meet with.
See you in church on Sunday.
Happy Easter.
Was it that cruel?
A little bit.
Okay, sorry.
It was a little bit funny. The heroes of the town have places to be.
Oh my god! You meant to meet Beatrice at the Astronomers Guild, the tower, the observatory. You rolled absolutely atrociously on every single attempt to woo her, but she did allow you to see her telescope.
Nice surprise. All of
I can't take this.
I can't get through this.
We just started. That's the worst part.
I think you put something in the air in this place on Thursday night because it just did not work. It's like,
Pump it out of the AC.
Welcome in, Raiders!
Welcome in!
Thank you for joining us. Blue Phoenix RPG, thank you so much for
Blue
joining us in the Blue Cottage. Blue Phoenix in the Blue
like
Cottage.
that.
I
I
like
like
it.
both of those.
I'm trying to get through the recap so that we can start this session. It's proving to be more difficult than I expected. So you look through the telescope, it says to look for the Moon Maiden on the moon. Which you had very little luck, but you did discover to the west as you looked along the horizon. You saw the mountains where that temple was said to the temple to the Moon Maiden was said to be held. The one where the very first astral that ever fell is supposed to be hidden somewhere within the mountain range. You could see where the top of the mountain peaks had these massive craters where it looked like something just careened through many, many years ago. And then you and Beatrice parted ways. It was kind of depressing, honestly. You made your way back to the rest of your party, where you all had dinner together. You discussed some things with Barkley. You kind of made some general plans for the night. After this whole thing transpired, the three of you decided, let's go find this guy that... Oh, that's what it was. While you were talking to Beatrice, you found out that Terrence was someone she knew. The two of them had a gambling problem. You already knew that about Beatrice.
Yeah.
And they owed money to a loan shark named Angsty Amos. So, in order to let out a little bit of your frustrations, you decided to have a boys' night out, and you're going to go find Angsty Amos, and, well, you're going to try to pummel him.
Kick his ass.
That was the plan.
Redemption.
During this time, Sylvie was going to make her way down to the Stray Arrows Guild and regroup with Binky and Lyra and the rest of your comrades.
After telling us she was gonna stay inside.
She did do that.
Nobody inside checked me.
We're like, okay.
The three of you made your way down. You made your way back to where you found the poor terrier, and you found where there was a trail of blood that led all the way to the Barking Bay down to the harbor. There was a small warehouse kind of tucked behind this, like behind a series of homes. This old lumber yard is what it appeared to be. Lights were on inside. You saw there were a couple of guards standing out front. Your new comrade Vort used illusion spell, minor illusion, to sound like Sylvie.
Hi, boys.
Catcalling the guards nearby. Thanks to a really high roll, the two guards ran down the alleyway and searched for this invisible foxy lady, while Wiley took the opportunity to turn himself invisible and sneak inside. As you opened up the door, what you found is you found Terrence the Terrier, bloodied and battered, sitting in front of this desk. Perched atop the desk is this really angsty-looking corgi.
Wow.
So, as this was happening, Sylvie, you were making your way down to the Stray Arrows Guild. As you walked out, you heard some voices, and you could it sounded familiar. It sounded like Bag, who had gone missing just about an hour prior. You made your way down an alley and found him arguing with Alistair, the demi-lich that's been your comrade for quite some time now. Alistair did not seem happy about the decision to chase after the Moon Maiden. He said that he's got other things that he needs to take care of first. And Bag was trying to talk him down, trying to convince him to stay with the party, but instead Alistair cast a spell and teleported the two of them out of town, along with all the goods that he had in his bag, which was a lot.
Wait, no, I have a satchel.
Oh, you do have
yeah.
have his satchel.
I have his shit.
forgot
I
about
took his
that.
helm too.
Yeah, I think you did that to Reed. I remember.
A couple episodes ago.
So that is where we're going to pick up
Complain
tonight's
about his
session.
rations.
I need somebody from both parties. Well, there's only one of you.
Yep.
I need you to roll a d20 and someone from the team from the boys' night out team to roll a d20 to see who goes first.
I got it.
All
Not
right.
me. Don't want me to roll.
13.
12.
Woo! That was close.
Sylvie,
Me first.
what would you like to do as you see this happening, unfolding in front of you?
I'm gonna run over where they were and see if I can figure out if there's teleportation, what kind of teleportation magic, or
Make an Arcana check.
if there's something on the ground. Is it an illusion? Am I being played? What kind of?
Arcana. Arcana.
Arcana.
Barcana check.
Arcana
I
check.
told you it's gonna be a night tonight for me.
12.
As the scar always tells me, my words are not gonna be wording. 12. Taking a look around, there's some faint bits of embers on the ground where it's charred from the magic dispersal. You don't see any runes though. That doesn't seem like a teleportation circle. If it's teleportation magic, it's much higher level than anything that you're familiar with.
Hello? Are you there? Hello?
There's no response.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. They're never gonna believe me. They never believe anything I say, and they're gonna think it's my fault. Oh. Okay, don't panic. Okay, maybe Lyra will know what to do. I'm gonna continue on to the Stray Arrows
You can head
Guild.
down the Stray Arrows Guild.
Yeah.
All right, so you make your way down the main road, making your way back to the Stray Arrows Guild. You notice that the guild hall has had some modifications made to it since you returned to town. You guys have been gone for about a week and a half. So upon returning, you realize the carpenter's doing a pretty decent job.
Pretty good
the
job.
walls on the outside are put together.
Look at this place.
It's like halfway painted, not quite finished yet. The sign has been fixed and is hanging over the main door. You can smell the sawdust on the ground. Seems like it's starting to come together.
This place is looking good. I'm proud to call this my guild hall. Hello?
So,
What's happening in here?
as you step inside, there are some sconces lit. If I can get my music going again, I don't know what's wanting to
Places
there
on
we go.
fire.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
So, give me 1 second.
No.
As you make your way in, you see Humboldt to the right side, still looking at his Vanity Fair. You see Binky is like splashing around. He's just kind of like swimming around in a large cask of ale. And towards the back, you see Lyra standing behind the bar as she's looking over some paperwork. As you can enter in, Binky. Oh, hey, Silly!
Hello?
I told you, Dale's cheaper here.
Yeah.
It's free.
This place is looking good.
Oh yeah, that carpenter that's the bag hire, he's does a pretty good job.
How drunk are you?
I'm pretty drunk.
Oh no. Okay, well, keep doing what you're doing.
That was my plan.
All
I
right.
didn't plan to change it just because you got here.
Are you sure? We're friends and all.
That's just make you. Why does that make me want to stop drinking?
I don't know.
Okay,
Yep.
you
It was a
good?
good conversation.
Something's off, Sylvia. I don't like it. My whiskers are tingling. It's making my nose itch.
Nothing's wrong.
You're a liar.
No.
Make a deception check.
Natural one. 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
A 6 plus 2.
Oh, that was so close.
He's gonna like narrows his eyes.
Why are you lying to me, Sylvie?
Okay.
What's going on? What are you supposed to get into? Whose ass are we kicking?
No.
He's gonna like
Please, no. Hey, don't freak out. You know that scary skull that we have?
Yeah, the old ancient dude.
Yeah, well, back in it, we're fighting, and they just teleported and disappeared.
Did Did they die?
I don't know. They just disappeared. I heard them
That's
arguing.
weird. Where did it happen?
I can show you. Should we get Lyra?
Lyra kind of looks up and says, wait, they just disappeared. He just vanished?
Yeah. I
I thought you
can
and that skull were like close friends or something.
Well, friends is a loose term with a really ancient human that uses, I think, souls to survive. It's kind of a distant uncle.
Humboldt's going, some might say twice removed.
Yeah. But I can show you guys where they disappeared.
Alright, yes, lead the way.
Okay.
Where are the others at?
I don't know. They went to do something stupid.
Big, you gotta...
Wait, something stupid. That sounds fun.
Okay, go
Where are they?
find them. No.
Now I gotta help you with your problem first, and then I'll go find them.
Okay, we'll go find them after we deal with this. I was
Alright.
just coming to hang out because I just wanted to drink and I wanted to see how the guild hall was doing, and then all this shit happened, and now I don't know, and I'm all flustered.
I mean, if it teleported somewhere in Aloy, we could just go find him, you know? So, I mean, they really
know,
don't need to
that's-
just go right now. We just stay here and drink if you want and do it later.
No. Well, okay, maybe both. Let's
Maybe
do both.
both.
Let's go see first, and then we'll come back and we'll drink a little bit, and then we'll go find the boys.
Okay, let me get a roadie real quick.
Okay. Hey, you want to get in my pocket?
I mean, that'd probably be better. You know, they say it's not good to drink and walk, so.
They definitely say that.
So, as he hops into your pocket, you, Binky and Lyra, are going to make your way back up to the cellar board. The three of you! Wiley. You see, inside, you're looking inside Angsty Amos's hideout. He says he kind of leans over him. The desk is... Terrence, what am I going to do with you? Boys, how many days late is he on his payment? I believe he's at least 2 days late. 2 days? Well, that explains the 1-2 lashings you got there. Wiley, what do you want to do?
Keep listening.
You just gonna keep listening? Now, Terrence, there's a couple of ways we can work this out. You know, you don't have much left. You know, you've lost your money. You've lost your... Well, most of your furniture is gone at this point, but you know what you haven't lost? The deed to that little shack you call a home. That's still up, right? Come on, Amos. I'll get the money. I'll get the money. I promise. Don't put me onto the streets. Kind of. Oh, I'm not gonna put you out on the streets, Terrence. You know, I'll find a nice place for you. Very nice place where you can work off your debt to me. You know, you might be living on squalor, you know, more so than what you live right now, but you'll be all right. You'll just be working for me. I don't. What would I be doing? Well, you're a pretty small fella. You could probably fit in some tight cracks, right? Some tunnels, like some sewers, maybe. You know, lots of folks around here keep things near open, near drains and things like that. We're always looking for somebody who can sneak around in the smallest of places. What are you gonna have me doing? Well, that just remains to be seen. Tell you what, boys. How about you two just lock him up in the back for now, let him think on it, and in the meantime, I'll be working on the deed to his house. This seems they like pick him up and kind of like drag him behind. He's like, "Come on, Amos, don't do this to me!" So they just pull him around and like they disappear behind a set of doors.
So how big is this house?
So it's about
Or
it's like a
shed,
warehouse. It's
whatever,
about 50 feet across. It's like 20 feet on one side, about 50 feet long, roughly.
And they just took him to another place inside here.
Yeah, they just kind of like took him. You see, there's a door. You remember seeing there's a stairway out back. It is 2 stories.
Okay,
So it looks like they just taken out. You can hear as they're like dragging him up the stairs. Also, you hear the
Up the stairs.
Up the stairs. Yeah.
I back.
Where are you headed?
Back to my party.
All right. Make a stealth check for me. Office cop.
Oh Lord, what did she
Angsty
say?
Amos, more like raging anus. This guy's a jerk.
I need to change my settings because I can't see any of those words.
East Taco Bell. Oh, is it all like
It's all
yeah.
censored, yeah.
Asterisk.
What you got?
22,
22.
Not too
which
shabby.
is a low roll for me.
Right. So
Yeah, it's plus 10, right?
you disappear back.
Alright.
Well, what did you see?
I got some good news and some bad news.
Oh, interesting.
Which one you want first?
Let's start with the good news.
Good news is Terrence is in there.
Oh.
He's alive.
Excellent.
For now.
Limbs.
Most excellent.
What did you say? Oh yeah, all
Does he
his
got all his
limbs.
limbs?
Yeah,
Okay.
all his limbs.
There was a lot
missing-
of blood, you know.
Yeah, missing some fur. They gave him some lashings across the chest. Lacerations deep. 40.
Horrible. And what's the bad news?
Oh yeah.
He looks like Tim.
Oh yeah. The bad news. Amos is in there. He's got a lot of very bulky security guards.
A lot like how
About that point, you actually hear is coming out here. Where'd she go? I never even smelled her. He's going, you idiot. You were hearing things. Surely it was probably some lady on the road. She wasn't calling for you, asshole. As you see the two guards come back to their post.
Also, additional good news. Well, for me mainly. They took him up top, and I'm a pretty good climber. So maybe,
Second floor.
yes, second floor. I point up to the top. I think.
So you get him in the top floor, and then how you get him out?
Yeah. Take some shingles off the roof, maybe remove some planks, get in, and y'all will be ready.
There's a window, perhaps.
If there's not, I can make one.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good at that.
Yeah, I'm good with my hands.
No, I mean like never mind.
Don't
You
do
know,
this, Tim.
you-
Not right now.
I'm trying to look cool.
Were the bushes below the
I
window?
knew you were going there.
Were the bushes below the window? I mean, that's
No!
important.
But if you can find some trash or something to make like a
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. We'll cut this conversation short.
No,
I know
no,
where you're
no,
going
no.
with that.
no, get some trash bags
Oh, I
or
thought you-
something. No, as a cushion for when I get
Okay.
Terrence, and if I gotta throw him off the roof, so be it.
Could he walk still?
For now, yes. After I throw him off, maybe not.
All right. Yeah. Get some trash. I thought you were going to. Never mind. You know the.
No, I'm not hungry right now. But if you're offering a snack.
No, I was talking about the time when I was in the alley before. You know, with the.
Oh, with the.
I want to see what your belly looks like under your armor.
Where does it all go?
You just take it's like a corset.
Let myself go.
I'll go scavenge around for some of that stuff.
Yeah.
But are you going to take it and put it under the window? Or do I need to put it under the window? I'm not
Yeah, I
stupid
can't do
self.
everything, Tim. I'm gonna go sneak and take the shingles off.
Alright.
And you and Vort.
Okay, maybe he can do that thing to go and distract them again, and
Yeah,
I can
you
run
can
over there
make
and put it in front of the
A
window.
false wall.
A false wall.
A false wall.
A false wall.
When do
Is that
they
a bird
know
or
it's
something?
false? They do spend rather lots
No,
of time.
they don't
yeah.
seem very high intelligence.
It's possible.
They chased a fox they didn't even know down an alley,
Yes, but
abandoning their position.
Oh, heck, you know what?
that
Just
speaks
thinking.
more to moral character than to intelligence.
Beatrice said how that that he's a loan shark, so you guess he's got lots of money from all these people.
Oh,
It'd be
yeah,
like the
right.
Robin Hood thing, like take from the when we could redistribute the wealth,
Oh yeah, that's what I always do.
But you distribute it back to you, right?
No,
And then
Judging
it
from
trickles
across
down. It trickles down, yeah. Okay.
no.
It
I
works that
invested it in my company. I gave.
In
I threw
in
a
the public company or
celebration.
your company? That's
I
right,
threw
your
a
company. Yep.
celebration
That's fine. I got you. I
with the
understand.
kids, the children. Always for the children.
Oh yeah, there was a party.
Yeah.
They couldn't sing or
I
dance or something like
organized
that, right?
halfway partially. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
I'm looking for the
neither-
trash. I'm looking for the
Yeah,
soft
yeah.
landing.
Just gather
I'll
some
go
trash.
look.
You run distraction again if you can. Maybe a false wall or a bag of money if you say
So
that.
you're going up
Back
the
of
stairs,
I'm going up the roof.
which no, I know where you're going.
This
To
way.
end up, which direction are you going?
I'm going to those two houses over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to the roof and I'm gonna jump across.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
yes,
jump
yes.
across again.
Are you good at that? Jumping.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the big room with no top is his house.
Yeah, but it has a
Okay.
top.
In real life.
Because this one, I realize, has the bottom one.
That's the what?
I'm
You
not
make
everything
a
over
mess
here.
back there.
Wow.
Maybe we should step away. This house seems like it's ready to fall into.
It's moving.
Oh no, that's the
How's it supposed to do that?
So,
that's Bobby Hoggett's house.
No, it's the monster house.
Baba
My,
Yaga.
my bike's in there.
all right. So,
Oh, we're fixing our old dice. I'm gonna have to go get me some Jack.
there we are. All right.
Baba Yaga.
So,
John Wick.
so you're trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
climb up?
Yeah.
Are you gonna try and climb?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
How are you gonna get around these guys? Because you got two down below.
Yeah. I'm gonna go across this
Okay.
intersection to these two buildings with the black roofs.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb up that side and get to the black roofs. I'm gonna jump
Then
across
I'll
and
jump
jump to the one in the back.
Make a stealth check for me.
Okay. It hasn't been 10 minutes, has it?
Have you been talking to
Use
them?
my nails.
I have. How many minutes do I have left? Just give it to me straight. You can
You
build it.
probably got like a minute left at
All
this
right,
point.
no, it's been fun, guys. I feel my power waning. Which is okay. This is a good roll, anyways, which is good. That's gonna be a 32.
Alright, you're gonna roll. Yeah, with a 32, you slither across the shadows. Alright, so you go ahead and climb. You look up, it is going to be a little bit of a tricky climb, so go and make an athletics check for
All
me.
right, let's. Okay, that's athletics.
Yep,
24.
24. You kind of grab some of the exterior boards, you pull yourself up into the windowsill, and before you know it, you are on top of the building.
Do we see him?
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay,
no, you
I didn't
don't
know if
because
he
he's a
vanished.
shadow.
Okay.
You have no idea where he's at.
Yep.
So, you make a stealth check as you move.
All right.
Hunter.
I think I can get this to work. It's got
Hunter.
a little spot.
Blue tack.
I can get this to work.
You could take cookie dough and stick it on there.
Well, there's like a little slit here. If I could just
You
get
do
it,
put-
there it goes. Got it.
You need like little that gecko material.
All right, do I still have the plus 10 or no?
Yes, you do.
Okay. 20.
It's like a
no.
corrugated latex almost. And so
Yeah,
it's
28.
not sticky, but it's super high friction, so it can't.
You just
slide.
watch, Tim, as you're kind of watching, you look up at the top of the roofs, you see there's this shadow that just
Goes across the
shifts across the rooftops and jumps over to the warehouse. And then you see as Wiley, as your veil fades. And then you would see like the two guards down below, the kind of like mangy looking ones, like, hey, wouldn't it be kind of crazy if like, I don't know, like there were ninjas just floating over our head right now? Wouldn't that be crazy? Just one just like, ew. You've got to stop reading stupid books.
I'm gonna cast message
Okay.
to the gullible one. Just be like, he's never going to respect you.
Who the fuck did that? What's wrong with you? What's going on? Someone's spoken to me. Someone said something to me. Hey! Is that a ninja? Are you a ninja? I'm losing my mind. You don't have one in the first place. Shut up! Kinda. He looks very on edge. So he's just kind of like,
See, I know what's going on in your head.
Well, I guess while he's checking out for ninjas, I better go get some of the soft stuff for him to land on.
All right.
I guess he didn't say the front or the back window. I'm gonna look and see if there's a back window. It'd be better to be in the back where they can't see me. The guard's right here unless you're gonna get rid of them for me.
Oh, I don't know. We get to try.
I mean, it means I gotta run out in the front, right in front of everything. They're probably gonna see me. I think I need to look for a back window. What do you think?
I don't know if we're going to.
I mean, I could always say I'd look for stuff. I couldn't find anything, and we just deal with it then when he hits the hard ground.
We can go around the back way. See what's to be seen.
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
So you're gonna try and sneak around the back. Go ahead and make stealth checks for me as you guys try to sneak around behind these buildings.
The extra pass for the trace it here.
Nope.
So it's all on my own, huh? Okay.
She's in town.
All right.
Okay.
I got. There's gonna be something that's.
Mort, what you got?
12.
Oh, your stealth is
yay.
bad.
That's still very bad. I'm a
Oh,
very
no.
big person.
Well, I rolled 11, but I got a +6, so I'm
Oh, nice.
17.
Oh, no.
I don't think Boar's used to this.
He's been
He never
stuck
gets out of the
in his
house.
maze, Yeah.
So, as the two of you begin to sneak around, kind of like heading down this alleyway here,
Looking for any soft
Your
trash.
you do find there's a lot of like old lumber pieces. There's scrap lumber. There's piles of sawdust and splintered pieces of wood. There's old rusted saw blades.
That's a good thing to land
I'm just describing what you see.
I know, but it's
You do notice that kind of towards the back side there is like there appears to be like some piles of just like big piles of sawdust. Like big chunks, like sacks of like burlap
It's a sawmill.
sacks full of it.
Oh,
You're not sure what they
sacks
use
full
it
of it.
for, but they appear to be storing it as best they can. As you're walking past, all of a sudden Vort just kind of like trips over some of the trash and then just you hear his ninjas. Hey, who's back there? You heard that right? I heard that one that time. Who's over there? This is private property. You see, they haven't quite noticed you yet, but they're kind of like looking through the shadows trying to find you.
pick up a rock just in the event I need to toss something the other direction. Or something, a saw blade, whatever that was out there.
Wiley, you hear this whole thing transpiring.
Why did they go that way?
Boris is keep to the shadows, and he's going to just walk out.
You gonna step out?
Yeah.
As you step out, they're gonna. Who are you? Are you a ninja?
Do I look like a ninja?
No, but that voice sounds familiar to me. Do I know you?
My name is Mr. Hogg. I have some business here with Amos.
Kind of looks over the other one, and he's expecting you then.
Probably not.
Make a deception check for me.
No, knows. Definitely not. Oh no.
11?
The trader was over there. That was working.
You gotta. Yeah, no, I don't think the boss was taking visitors. Shove off, Mr. Hogg.
He knows me. Tell him I'm here.
Kind of looks over at the other one, going, I didn't know he had a meeting tonight. Yeah, I don't think he does. Try him tomorrow, will you? We'll let him know you're coming by. He doesn't like surprise visits.
I don't like being turned away. Might increase the price.
I noticed them looking
Oh yeah,
the other
they're
way.
focused on him.
If I notice they look the other way, like when they were talking about having a meeting, looking, I want to take that opportunity to try and sneak away from him.
Make another stealth check for me, Tim.
I should just stay down.
Confidence.
Do we have blessing?
You have
You
to
are
be-
blessed.
I do
Yes,
have
everything is blessed.
Okay, all right.
Confidence.
There's confidence here.
Confidence.
I'm
no, look
like,
at me. Confident.
I'm like Wally's brother. I've got that shadow thing
Brother in
going.
arms.
He's not confident.
Oh yes. That's 20.
Yes, brother, you put me in the shadows.
So,
Brother.
Yeah, get rid of this tray. Hang on.
With a natural 20,
I think it might just be the dice, though.
you slip across. Without them noticing, Mr. Hogg has them distracted. You kind of like stick to the shadows behind the crates and barrels, and you shift around to the other side of the building
It was a
to where those
combination
big
of those
sacks
and that.
of sawdust are.
Yeah.
They don't seem to have noticed your movement.
yeah.
As he kind of, price of what?
I don't know if he discusses his business with his help.
The hell did you just call us? I think he called his help. I know. Shut up! What did you say?
You are hired by Mr. Amos.
Kind of like takes a step forward. You know, I don't really like you posh type. You dress all fancy. You wear that nice little whatever it is on your eye. Fancy clothes. You smell like a rich kid. So he kind of like approaches the fence. I'm gonna give you one last chance to turn around and walk away.
Very well, but I'll be back tomorrow.
It's what? Ain't that what she told me? For shut up! He turns back and shifts back to his post. Stage is pissing me off.
Are you behind the house yet? Okay.
Mission accomplished.
Did you make your way back?
Yes.
As you make your way back, oh my god. You make your way back to the original post and shifting out of the way. The guards he is clearly riled up.
When they're not looking in my direction, I do have some pretty decent cover on the other side of this building, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking, I don't see, so I'm assuming that is the case. There's a building.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see windows on this side of the building?
There are windows on the back side. There's windows on the back side and on the front side, so you do see some windows.
All right, well now carefully try and pick up some of the bags of sawdust and put them in front of the window. Make sure that I'm looking to see if there are any sticks, leaves, dead bodies on the ground before I trip over them, and carry the bag or two of this
Looking
sawdust.
about, nothing stands out to you. You just kind of grab the sacks, you just pull them aside, and you make a nice little pallet, little landing zone right underneath the window.
No wind, maybe a little bit this one. I guess it's about
Wiley, as you look over, you hear this. And you look over to the backside, you see Tim pulling several sacks of what appears to be sawdust and kind of like sitting them below the window.
I'll make it work. I'll make it work.
So, inside, you do hear those. There's still muffled voices in the upper room, and then you hear this just. Make a perception check.
I want to win it. Alright, that's not great. Perception, that's gonna be a 13.
13. You put your head to this very thick thatched roof. You're not hearing much. You hear some muffled whimpering, and then you hear just what sounds like some deep guttural laughter, and then the door opens up and you can hear a single set of footsteps making their way down and out.
Okay. Did I notice any windows coming up here?
There's windows on the front side and the back.
On the second level too?
Mm-hmm.
I want to start removing the roofing.
The thatching?
Yes.
Go ahead and make this is going to be a sleight of hand check for me.
Not hand.
So you start to carefully remove it. Quietly. So
Now
we'll get to you in
see
just a
this.
second.
That's fine. This isn't a
You
thing.
can't see, you just look up and you can see like the edge of the roof, but you can't quite see him. He's at the very
I
top.
don't know where he is.
You have no idea. You know he's up at the top of the roof. You remember seeing him there.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Is there anything behind me? Like, is it backed up to the street or trees or?
Yeah, so you are backed up in alleyway. Back here, essentially, there's like a bluff. Right here, it's backed up against a series of rocks. And you are back behind this building.
So is there anything that I could take cover behind back there.
Oh, yeah, lots of crates, barrels, things of that nature. Which I might have some over here. I don't know where I put them, but
Put the cart back there.
we'll put the cart back here.
You're hiding behind the cart.
Okay.
I hear something, but no one.
Huh?
Never mind, it quit, whatever it was.
I think that was my
Familiars
leg.
in
I think
here.
I was moving my leg.
Oh, you were okay. I thought maybe it's in the
Although
music.
speaking of, where is Paws?
Huh?
Where is Paws?
The kitty.
You kidding?
You familiar?
It's just following around. He's with you.
Oh, jeez.
But still, it's still invisible. Just waiting on your command. As you like get back to your station, you feel as he kind of like rubs up against your ankle.
Well, because we appear to be in a pickle. Go find Mr. Wiley. Keep an eye on him. Make sure he's doesn't get himself into
The
deep.
eye opens up and then just disappears again. You hear,
I love him.
Wiley. What was your roll?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you begin to carefully dismantle the thatching on this roof, you feel something brush up against you. And then you see that eye just kind of.
What? What is that? Is it moving?
You don't know it's invisible.
Oh.
The eye opens up for a brief moment, and then it's just.
I want to pause.
Pause for pause.
For pause.
Am I within 100 feet?
Yeah.
I want to see and hear what he's seeing and hearing.
So as you begin to look through your familiar's eyes, you can see that Wiley's like
I froze up.
frozen, looking back in the direction of Paws, and he's not moving. But he looks like he is dismantling the thatch.
I'll break the connection, cast a message to Wiley. Do not worry, that is only my cat. He has been sent to help you.
You can do this too. Can I respond?
Yeah.
I'll cast message again. Yes, you can respond.
Okay. What
You can also just talk to the cat. The cat can hear you, and I can hear through the cat.
That might be helpful. All right, cat.
I'll reestablish the connection.
Boar in the middle of the street.
Warging out.
Just speak to the cat.
All right, cat. How can you help me in this situation? Sit back. I'm dismantling this roof. Don't do anything to knock me off or anything.
You feel, because your connection is tied to emotions, you feel Dirty Paws, and as soon as he says this, that deep-seated desire to just give him a nice little nudge. You see, like, his paw, he raises it, and then he just puts it back down.
I'm watching.
As you say this, you're like looking like 3 feet to the left of it, to the actual cat.
I'm watching you.
I'm glad I can't see you talking to nothing.
So as you dismantle you open up a hole in the roof, and you can kind of like see through. You see down below, you see little Terrence the Terrier. He's kind of like cuddled up on the floor. He's just whimpering, and one of those big bull mastiffs is just standing by the door, just kind of watching him just sit. Well, not standing, he's just sitting at a seat,
Just watching.
just watching him.
That's it.
That's it.
He's just watching.
It looks like a storeroom. There's a lot of crates, barrels
Okay.
up here. A lot of blood stains on the floor too.
That's what we call him, a guard. He watches.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch him for a little bit. Does he blink? Like is he one of those types that are just like duty bound, focused on his thing?
He seems make an insight check.
Okay, let me figure out what this guy's about. Just staring at the cage. That's a 4. Oh, he's hard to read.
That's a tough.
Tough
Tough
nut.
dog.
Crack.
That's a big boy.
Oh, he's good.
He's a big house.
Okay.
Muscular. He's watching. He's wearing full he's wearing like fancy-looking studded leathers. He's got what appears to be a very large morning star on his hip. Big dude.
What do I see in the way of entrances or exits in this room?
Just the one doorway that you can tell, and then the windows.
Is the door open?
It's closed at the moment, but you'd heard the other dog leave a second ago.
Yeah. All right, if he's still watching him after 3 minutes, I'm gonna think he's a weirdo, first of all. Second of all...
He's definitely still watching after 3 minutes. He's just sitting there, just watching Terrence, who's just on the floor, like, licking his wounds.
Hey, cat.
No.
Can you communicate with Vorg? Vort?
You see his his face comes into
Invisibility.
Yeah, he told me. Ask him, does he have to see the target? Ask him if he can message.
You just get smacked by something invisible.
Once you apparate, I'm going to choke you.
I wouldn't suggest that. He's really rather strong.
I'm kind of strong. I'm kind of strong too, Fort. And I'm angry. But I'm working. All right. Let's get this over with.
All right. What are you
I'm
going
going to take out the Staff of Illusion.
Okay.
And I'm going to illuse. I'm gonna illuse.
Kirby, pull mask up.
I'm gonna illuse a terrier. Just it looks like he's asleep on the ground.
So you're just making an illusion basically where he's at.
Yeah,
duplicate.
a duplicate. Like you know
Okay.
the
Yeah, you're making a little.
the surveillance screen is
Yeah.
frozen on the.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're making a painting of a dog.
Of
No
a-
canvas, just a painting.
Yes.
There's no
Laying on the
canvas around.
floor.
Yeah, just lay on the floor.
Just like he went to sleep.
Well, that's an 11 -1 because this dude's dumb as dirt. So as he kind of looks up over the illusion, doesn't seem to notice that it's an illusion.
And now I'm gonna. Are there beams? Support beams?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop it.
All right, we'll get to that in a second. Sylvie,
Oh.
as you make your way back, following, you've got Binky in your pocket.
I really am telling the truth, Binky. This really happened. You believe me, right?
Sorry, give me just one second. Let me switch your music to something a little less.
A little spooky, ooky,
Ominous.
and ominous.
As you follow again.
Yeah, of course I believe you. I mean, his skull's weird, and Bag was weird too, and weird and weird just means weird things happen.
Yeah. Where do you think they went?
Huh? I don't know. Why would I know?
I don't know. You know.
I didn't
a lot
really
of
get that
times.
close to him. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, like you and I, we're pretty cool. We're pretty tight. But like the rest of your group, like we still hadn't, we haven't reached that level of
Trust.
comfort.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, well, maybe we'll find some clues. I looked around, but I couldn't really see anything. Maybe
Okay,
you guys
I
can-
can figure something out, I guess. I mean, I got spells.
Lyra,
Yes.
what do you think I should tell them?
Tell them exactly what you told us.
They're not gonna believe me.
Well, I'm sure Binky can.
They
find
like to
something.
gaslight me a lot. They're gonna say it's my fault, even though it wasn't my fault. They're gonna make me believe it was my fault.
You know what? They say it's your fault. I'll just fireball their asses.
You will?
No, absolutely. I'll blow them in pieces.
Okay, I think I can bring them back to life if you do that.
Great, so I can do it twice?
Maybe. We'll
This
find
is-
out after the first try.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. I like blowing shit up.
Okay. It was this way. It was this way.
So as you lead them down the alleyway and you get back to the back, you can see those embers have kind of faded as Binky just kind of like hops down. And
Yep. Here, let me. Here, is this disrespectful if I?
A little bit, but it's fine. I need it.
You're swaying a lot.
Yeah, told you, don't drink and walk. Don't drink and walk, kids.
kind of just tumbles forward.
No, I don't have anything for this.
Shrunken mouth.
He kind of looks around for a second.
Yep, some hinky magic happened here, all right. Kinky magic?
Not hinky. Not this the hinky.
No, it wasn't Sylvie.
Might also be the kinky stuff. I don't know. This is a weird alley. It smells funny back here.
He does like to, well, let's just say Alistair wouldn't be the weirdest thing that he's had interest in.
Really? You don't have to finish that statement. You can
Yeah.
just stop, like, right there
It was
and don't
just-
go any further.
Spider lady.
That's what,
It could be both. It could be hinky and kinky.
I'm gonna need you to just stop talking. just 2 seconds. So just give me just a moment to cast this stupid spell because I don't know what's happening.
Don't mess up.
Bibbidi bobbidi.
Here's some guidance.
Bop.
As he swings his wand around, kind of like he sits for a moment.
Alright, so I'm definitely picking up traces of conjuration magic, which would, surprisingly, some people think that conjuration, you're conjuring something, but it's also conjuring your ass somewhere else. So, yeah, they definitely, something teleported here in a very recent amount of time.
Okay, I'll remember that. Conjuring your ass.
Somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah,
That's
they
an easy
definitely-
way to remember stuff like that.
I know, right? I mean, nobody taught me that. I had to figure it out on my own.
And nobody really taught me how to use my magic either.
Mm-hmm,
I
it
think-
shows.
I'm big enough I could step on you.
You could certainly try, but if you remember correctly, you're the one that put a tree through a house. Not once, but twice, from what I understand.
Yeah, well, it was
And
intentional.
what was the story about you burning a casino down or something?
You didn't know nothing. I didn't burn it down. I just maybe set it
Listen,
on
I
fire.
think it's great. I love your magic. It's awesome. Super powerful. Very scary. It's more powerful than mine, even.
I don't know about that.
No, truly it is. I mean, you know what I do? I shoot a little...
He shoots a firebolt.
You can grow a freaking tree. I just shoot firecrackers.
We both have our strengths and weaknesses.
Okay, whatever you say.
Okay. Lyra.
I'm right here. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Just making sure I don't
Yeah,
want
no,
to
I was
lose
just
anybody
letting
else.
the two of you squabble that out, and I'm just gonna watch it happen.
Okay. Well,
But if Binky says there is conjuration magic here, then there's most definitely conjuration magic. And it must be powerful if they were able to teleport out without the use of a circle.
do you have a way of figuring out where they went?
I might be able to. I'd have to do some study on that. You know,
Okay.
cross conjuration, transmutation, and all that. You don't cross the streams,
Yeah, that's
especially
good
not right
advice
now.
too. You keep your stream to yourself, Pinky. What? Okay. Well, I know the boys aren't gonna know what to do. They don't know anything about magic.
Yeah, no, it's
Mr. Vort might though.
Vort.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He seems to know a lot about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, creepy stuff.
This is kind of creepy. They just teleported and went I don't know where. In thin air. They didn't even use a circle or nothing.
I mean, it's yeah.
Less is worse.
Nice.
You know what? You're right. Fine. We'll talk to Mr. Vort. Where is he? Are they getting into shenanigans or something?
I think so, but I actually wasn't listening. I don't know where they went. They do a lot of talking, and I do a lot of not listening. So,
Well,
we
hang on
can,
a second. Let me see what I've got prepped today. I might be able to help you out here.
He like conjures up this book that's almost as big as he is, and
Let me see if I can find him.
is that how you learn all your magic?
Huh?
Is that how you learn everything?
Well, not really. It's just where I write all this stuff down that I know.
Oh.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just curious.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I have to work for it. Your stuff just happens.
No, I have to work for it.
But it's just... How?
You should hear the hamsters in there. They're trying as hard as they can.
In the country trees out there.
Yep.
Also, you know, I had a hamster that was a cousin once. Like, I wanted to keep him, but like, you should probably let him out.
I feed them every now and again.
Nope, I don't have anything. Sorry,
That's okay.
I'm good for blowing stuff up, and that's about it.
Okay, well, I can probably sniff them out. Tim has a pretty peculiar scent, and I bet Mr. Vort smells like...
This house.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Ford actually smelled better than I expected him to.
Yeah.
It's like sage and lavender.
Yeah, it's nice.
Kinda
Old
nice.
books and tea and...
Oh yeah, the tea.
Here, let me
Tea
see if I
sounds
can
good
sniff
right
them
now.
out.
I think I need to stop this stuff.
Yeah, you need to stop drinking, Mickey.
Huh? Anyways, let's go find your friends.
Okay. I'm gonna start sniffing.
Lyra just... And here we go again. And I love making friends. Go ahead and make a perception check, Sylvie.
Sorry, was that in character? Or did Lyra say she loves making friends? Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
It's a good thing I'm sniffing.
Safe sniff.
26.
26. Doesn't take you too long to pick up the trail, because if you remember, you spritzed the skunk down with the finest of clones that you could find. Eucalyptus, he's minty fresh.
Oh yeah, there it is.
As you
Wait, follow me.
track them down to the Barking Bay. As you're rounding the corner of this alley, you see Vort kind of like leaning around the side of the corner of this building. Up on top of the roof, you see Wiley dismantling the thatching on the rooftop. You see two guards down below. Tim is nowhere in sight, and that's where we're going to take a quick break.
What could possibly
boy.
go wrong?
I told you she was real.
Oh, man.
There she is.
As we're going to take a quick break.
Fuck it, made it.
Blue Phoenix said, I'm back and I'm not hungry anymore. We hope that your dinner was
Nice.
fantastic.
Delicious.
Blue Phoenix, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with us. Let's see. I was going to say, something about elude and eluce. And I was going to say, words are made up anyways.
Yeah.
So everyone, actually, me and my sister got into argument over that one time, and she said that words are always words as long as you understand their meaning.
Everybody
And I
got
hate it, but I know she's right, but I still didn't like that answer.
Yeah.
Everybody knew what I meant in that moment.
It's true.
It's a real word.
Because you communicated effectively, but it's
It
still
is
not in the
now a
dictionary. Anyways, guys, we're gonna take a
Not
10-minute break.
officially a word yet.
We're gonna be right back. We're gonna mix some drinks, get some seconds, and I'm gonna get the rest of these minis and put them out, and we're gonna figure out where this goes. So stick around. We'll see y'all soon.
The rest
See you
of the minutes.
soon. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Don't we have more?
And we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Medieval
So-
times.
Family fun.
Stop it.
Family fun for everyone over the age of 18.
Y'all are gonna make me have to put a disclaimer on this show too. I had to do it for Cyber
Wait, this
Brain.
one doesn't have a
This
disclaimer?
one does not have.
Oh, that's...
Technically speaking, when you come in, it's supposed to tell you need to be 18 or older, but we definitely need to put a disclaimer on this one too. Just a double disclaimer.
I didn't realize.
Double
We need to
down.
double down on that for a foxtail. We probably should have done that 40 sessions ago, to be honest with you, but we've slowly devolved into furry degenerates
Degeneracy.
over the past course of this campaign.
Who could have seen that coming?
Degenerate.
For generosity.
So, Scarlett says, y'all need to start rolling some more nat 20s. Slewfoot said,
know,
nope,
sorry.
I'm good right where they are.
Whoa.
One?
Nope.
Hey, listen, here's the thing. My dad,
I know.
My dad he's been relying on that D6 to determine how many he wants to pick. So
Voted 6+.
the dice chose for him.
That's true.
Oh, he's
let's
already
see.
coming into the fold.
Oh,
Here's
man.
that.
Scar, thank you so much for pitching our sponsors, guys. Yeah, this actually breaks are a great time to go check out our sponsors. Go show them some love. You can look at, you can browse the selection at Battle Systems of all of the terrain, kind of like some of the stuff that we're using tonight. Not all of this down here is Battle Systems. I just kind of grabbed what I could as quickly as I could, but I will show you what is like this handy dandy little modular house that I showed you earlier, and the building below it, as well as that little cot right there.
Wow.
That building back there where they're hiding behind, it also opens up and there's like a floor and some furniture inside.
Treasure.
So
Treasure.
yeah.
You haven't even spent all the gold you got.
I don't even know
I
how
don't
much
think
gold
that's
we got.
possible.
So we'd love you guys to go
Yeah,
check
a
them
lot.
out and check out Monument Studios. They're awesome music, like what we're playing right now. You can also check out our good friends Sauce and Games. And get your hands on some Cothrell's Codex of Hybrid Creatures. Amongst other things, because they have a whole bunch of books, all really, really great. My personal favorite is the Herbal Journal. I will always stand by that. That is a really, really fun, like just supplement for 5e. It's so much fun. So highly recommend it. All right, guys. With that, let's go ahead and dive back in.
gonna look at it
Sylvia, you
again.
see Vort. You kind of, as you're talking to Wiley, something catches you out of the corner of your eye. You hear this tiny little squeaky voice.
What did you say?
He's right there.
Yeah, you know I see him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll break the connection to Dirty Paws and look over at Sylvie. Miss Sylvie. This way.
Hello.
Hey, why are you being all quiet and stuff? What are y'all doing?
Shh, keep it down.
Okay. Is Pascal Trey still going?
Oh no, that ended a while back.
Okay, I'll just quietly walk over there.
Okay, so it's far enough away from the main warehouse that nobody's going to hear you coming, as long as you don't make an obscene amount of sound.
We appear to be in the midst of an escapade.
Oh. What? What's happening?
So, you remember the story about Terrence, the terrier?
You couldn't sort out. I was half listening. Tim likes to talk about nothing.
Fair enough. I will have to keep that in mind. In this case, he was talking about something, and the loan shark has collected the debt of the dog, Terrence.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Yes.
have any sympathy for him. He got himself in that. That's tough.
Yes, but have you considered it is an excellent opportunity for adventure?
I had not considered that.
Yeah, I considered that immediately. It sounds like, what am I blowing up?
Nothing yet, but be sure
Damn it.
when we give the signal. But the long and short of it is Wiley is digging through the roof. That's apparently something he does. And Tim is around back making some sort of pillow out of trash for him to jump onto. I didn't really catch the details. It's not how I would have done it.
That all checks. That sounds like Tim. Is this Amos guy a bad guy?
Well, he did break the tip off of Miss Beatrice's tusk when she
Oh,
couldn't
yeah,
pay on time. And then I had to go, pay her debt, and then
That's right.
in her gratitude she gave me those items.
I guess I should have some sympathy for these people, but
Sylvia is definitely a girl's girl. Terry, nah, forget about Beatrice. Oh no, we have to go.
Okay, well, what do you want me to do?
Well, I think currently we're waiting to see. I think we decided we were going to try and do this one surreptitiously. So we're waiting on Wiley to see if he can get Terrence out of the roof. And then they're going to come back here. And if they're successful in being undetected, then we abscond. And if they're not, then we start blowing stuff up.
Mr. Ford, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. You use a lot of really big words. Are you open to teaching me later, maybe? Oh, God.
He's going to be in her book before you know it.
I suppose I can remember my lessons from grammar school.
Okay, thank you. I think I got the gist of what you're saying.
Yeah, we wait on them.
we're waiting, yeah.
We wait on them to screw something up. When shit hits the,
We come in and we take their asses.
we start blowing things up.
Thanks, yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
Now, I won't be able to see or hear anything around here most of the
not?
time because I'm currently
dying?
using. No, I'm not. Well, not if you keep an eye out. But I'm currently using my cat's senses to see what's going on in the room.
But that's
So
cool.
just keep an eye out around here,
Okay, on you specifically?
like around us, just to make sure nobody
Okay. Are
like
you
sneaks
gonna
up
like
on us.
convulse or do anything?
No,
weird?
nothing like
okay,
that.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
And if anything
it.
does come up and you need my attention, just grab my sleeve.
Okay.
Lyra kind of, I don't think that I need to tell you
Oh,
about.
my goodness, I did not see you there.
Yes, sorry, Lyra of the Stray Arrows. It's a pleasure.
Vortigenhawk.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, so, don't mean to bother you, but, you know, you're a member of the Stray Arrows now and kind of affiliated with us, and we kind of just saved a town. It would probably be best if we not have our heroes of this moment be thrown into prison for blowing something up.
Okay.
So, maybe we try to use that as a last resort this time.
Okay. Bingy was the one talking about blowing shit up, not me.
He tends to listen to you a lot better than he does me.
Okay.
What did you say?
Binky.
I can't hear her. She's way up there.
Hey, Binky.
Huh?
Let's use the property damage as a last resort, okay?
You
promise? I'm gonna do it last resort.
said I get to do it if I get the signal.
Okay.
Wait, what's the signal?
I'm gonna give you the signal.
You're gonna give me
Sylvia will give you
Yes.
the signal.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes no sense. She wasn't here. I was know the signal. It's fine. I don't care anymore. All right, fine. You give me the signal. I blow things up.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
She pulls out his wand and just starts sparking at the tip of it.
I'll just wait until you're ready for me.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Any day now.
Back to you. I need you to make a stealth check as you try to slip down into the roof or into the second floor.
I have a question.
I've got an answer.
How big is this room?
It's about half the size of the lower building, so it's probably 25 by 20 feet.
Okay, because I was looking it up and Silent Image does 15-foot cube.
It is a 15-foot cube.
So 15 feet of this room is covered.
So you're switching from the minor illusion to silent image.
Yeah, because I had to get the
old slip out?
paper, yeah,
Alright,
because
so
I didn't know
I'll say
which
instead
one.
of using
old
the
handy paper.
minor
Yeah, I
illusion-
didn't know which one.
Yeah, instead of
was
using
on
minor
there.
illusion, I'll say
Yeah,
that you
there's
use the
gravy
silent
on
image.
it.
You would have done that. So as you tap the staff, 15 foot of the room just takes over. It just kind of like shimmers in place. His role will remain. He does not notice the difference. Make a stealth check for me. As you glide
Do
down.
I get any? Well, I already got advantage. It's 10.
Yep.
That's pretty good. That's not as good. 25.
25. You kind of like take your staff.
Yeah.
And you grab onto the rafters and just. As you unhook it, Terrence is just kind of. This sucks. Why did I have to bet? Why did I bet on Taco? He should have had it in the bag. Those newbies, how did they do this? How did he... Ninja!
I put my finger on his mouth.
That's muscle.
I recognize you. This is your... Do you want to get out of here? Make a persuasion check.
Wait, why is this your fault? What did I miss?
You fought Taco.
Oh.
Taco ass.
Oh,
They're the
God.
ones that beat Taco in the fighting pit.
I didn't. I was cheering.
How many blessings?
You've
Oh,
been
there's-
blessed triply so. On the
Wow.
Maybe it's doubly. Hang on. Doubly so.
Doubly so, 2.
All right, that's a 4. Another 4. Nice. 8 plus 6.
14.
14.
14.
Plus nothing.
I've got no
What did I say about people
charisma.
double charisma?
It's the toothy smile.
For the 14, he stares at you for a moment, and he looks back at his alternative option. This really sucks. Are you fine? Just take me. Where are we going? I hate this.
You'll live to regret it.
Okay.
I tried the bar, see if it's locked or open. Is it? What is he? He's in a
on the-
cage.
No, he's not on the cage. He's just on the ground. He's just up here.
They
He's
just
free.
beat the
He's
shit
just-
out of
yeah,
him.
yeah.
He's just keeping an eye on him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna lift you up.
Okay.
Raccoon.
You know what?
Careful where you grab.
I'm gonna put one of my staffs on the thing just to make it easier for
You know,
him.
like reach up,
Yeah.
just hang it.
Yeah, just hang it. All right, I'm gonna lift you up.
Okay.
And you're gonna get out on the roof, and then stay there. Don't move.
Okay.
I have a cushion for us to jump down into.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
That's all you have to do.
Okay.
Get up.
Cushion.
And wait on me.
Okay.
If you move, you will probably die. And if they don't kill you, I will.
You know, at this point,
No, don't think like that. Don't think like that.
fight. Lift me.
Tell him about the mermaid.
What you gotta do?
I was gonna tell
Give
him
him
about
something
something
to
else.
live for.
If you get out of here, I know a way to pay off your debt. You can join this guild. It's called the Stray Arrows. We're kind of the hot stuff right now. And they'll give you an honest job. All right?
Make a persuasion check.
All right.
I hate that feeling. Like, oh, who's gonna betray me or do me well?
19.
Hey,
19.
19.
Meant to be.
As you say this, he
we're
kind of.
good. We brought so many people into the guild.
Fine. Whatever. Just get me out of here.
All right.
He's super light. He's a little terrier. He just. Just. You don't have to rub it in. You literally just kind of like. Just toss him up as he like kind of like you see his little back feet just kind of as he pulls himself up and over the roof. So actually I want you to roll his stealth check for him.
I just got a 19. So
But you're rolling for him. So
I'm rolling for him. So let's see.
He's got a +3.
Does he get anything from the silent image being up?
It would be advantage. That's a
Which
fair
dice
one. It
do
would be with advantage.
Which dice do I use? Use Midnight Stray?
Okay,
Please.
Midnight Stray, we need you right now. Ah! We need you.
Okay, that's not as bad as the other one. That's going to be 11 plus 3.
So
It's
14. He kicks some of the thatching. It hits the floor next to you. The guard just.
If he starts getting up.
So you start climbing up. As you go to climb, you hear this. Tim, you look over and see all of a sudden as there's a little terrier that just goes tumbling backwards as something startles him. You don't know what it is. But something definitely startles him as he goes tumbling backwards, and he's going to fall, and he is nowhere near the pallet. What are you going to do, Tim?
I got a blanket.
Make an athletics check.
Oh no!
In doubt, always have a blanket.
Athletics. That's
Always good one. Okay. That's a 19.
19?
Yeah.
You run around the cart, you see him fall, you leap. You catch him and slide into a hole. He just kind of like, as he curls up in your arms, he kind of looks up at you. Oh, thank you so much. So what? You're that skunk from earlier. You abandoned me! You He starts like...
Do you want to die right now?
He starts squealing, and then you hear this, up top you hear this... As you
I'm
look
gonna wrap
up,
him in a freaking blanket, take him and take off
What?
towards the wall.
Make a stealth check for me with advantage.
Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
Oh, he's doing the stealth check. Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not too good. That's 13.
13. You quickly try to get up to the top. As you get to the very top, as you're like climbing up your staff, you see the cat sitting up at the top, the little tentacle tail just kind of... It grins and reaches for your staff.
Oh no. Oh, the Cheshire Cat.
I will kill you.
And then you hear, "Oi!" As you look down behind you, you see the guard down below. As he's looking up at you, he's walked through the illusion. Shit! You see as he reaches for that mace, he's getting ready to swing. The cat just kind of and turns invisible. As you climb
Yeah,
up.
I yanked myself up.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh boy.
Here we go.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh no! We put it off for so long.
Here's one we hadn't had in a while, actually. All
Hand
right.
me the flags up there. You got them, James.
All the flags right here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's see how this goes.
You want me to hand you these?
Yeah, let's erase them. Erase them.
No.
Shanky, shanky, shanky.
25 to 20. Nobody?
Nope.
Wait.
Wiley?
22.
22.
Oh, wow.
Wiley?
What's your last name?
Prowler.
So Wiley at the top. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
I got a 13.
14.
Okay.
Okay, so 10.
10.
So Tim,
10.
followed by Sylvie. You can see a 10.
Yep.
Followed by the angsty mob.
Come on.
And then followed by Vort. At the
I am
bottom.
not very quick on the draw.
Oh, I forgot for roll for Binky. Okay.
You too busy in the.
Binky rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Wow.
damn, Binky.
So that's gonna put Binky up at the top.
He gonna
You gotta,
fireball
you gotta wait for the command.
He does. And top around, Binky's just. Is that the signal? Is that? Do I do the thing now?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, well fine. I guess I'll just wait here and just wait
Okay.
for you
Binky's
to tell
at
me
the
to
top?
do
Yeah,
something.
he's at the top.
Wiley, you're up.
All right.
me do it on the other
am I on
side.
the roof?
You pull yourself up onto the roof. The guard sees you gonna. He's shit. He's trying. He's panicking for a moment.
Do I see where Tim and
Yeah, as you look over the edge,
Terry.
you see Tim has the terrier in his arms.
Where is he on this map?
So he is back here at the very back, like
Oh,
right
okay.
behind the building.
Nice.
He's back there.
Do I see where he set up the trash?
Oh yeah, you can
that
see it.
All right.
Jump!
I'm gonna do the Assassin's Creed leap of faith.
Jump, Virginia!
So
Where'd I put that saw blade?
Right in the middle.
as you drop off the building, you see below you. You aim for the sacks. Sawdust just goes everywhere, but it does break your fall.
Yes.
So where you headed?
All right. I'm headed past them. Follow me. I don't know where they are. I don't know if I passed them.
What's your movement?
Coming down. My movement is 60, 70.
Holy!
Yeah.
So there is an alleyway that runs back this way.
I'm gonna go the opposite direction.
You're gonna go the
Because I
opposite
know
way?
the guards are posted up that way.
All right, so you're gonna run around behind these
Yeah.
walls
yeah,
here.
Yeah. On the
All right.
outside. Yeah.
So we're gonna run you around.
Back
this
the way I
corner.
came.
All right, we're gonna run you around that corner. That's gonna be 70 feet. You gonna dash, or you
And I'm
just
gonna tell them to follow me.
All
Pretty
right.
much, yeah.
That's gonna end your turn. Tim, you're up.
Following Wally.
All right. Got the terrier in tow. You gonna dash?
Sure.
Because you're carrying somebody, so you can only move half distance. You round the corner, you kind of got him in your arms. Well, actually, he's super light, so I take that back. You can pretty much. You can't quite catch Wiley because he's fast, but you can get behind him here. That gonna end your turn?
Sure.
Sylvie. You hear some yelping, and then you hear some barking, and chaos begins to erupt.
Mr. Bort told me just to watch him until, okay. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna stay and watch. I'll do what I was told.
All right. The angsty mob, you hear as the door flings open. Oi! Someone's got Terrence! Where'd he go? They went out back! And you hear as the two guards down front.
Actually, I know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna cast Pass Without Trace on me and Bort, and because we're all sitting right
Okay.
there and we're kind of hidden.
Alright,
and
so
I
you're
want
gonna cast Pass Without Trace?
and Lyra.
Pull it around the army. All right.
Yeah.
So, this guy here is going to, not knowing which way they went, he is just going to leap over this fence and run around this way. This one is going to try and head you off to the pass. As the crazy one, while it's rounding the corner behind this house here. Move this out of the way so you guys can see it. You see him as you're rounding the corner behind this homestead. You see as he's the like really mangy looking ones. There you are. As you come around the corner with him.
He doesn't know who I am. I'm just a random guy.
It's true. It's a fair point.
I'm just a random guy.
But he's right behind you.
They don't. He's. Can he see around the corner?
They don't know who I am. I'm wrapped up. I got a baby in a towel.
They're way back there. I need another round.
Fair point. As he runs around the corner, he does see you.
Yeah,
However.
he sees
went,
me.
Oi, who are you?
Is it my turn?
You get a response.
I'm just passing through. I hear commotion.
Make a deception check.
I have no charisma.
Yes, you have all the charisma.
All right, this is a 10.
Wrong time, wrong place. As he draws two blades out. However, that's going to his turn because he's going to have to dash to get there. This guy is going to rush out into the middle, not knowing what's going on. He's going to run around here and try to figure out what's happening. The ones inside, they have no idea what's going on. They're just scrambling to try and figure this out. Vort, you're up.
Mr. Fort,
Gosh, yes.
wake up.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Can you see them?
The two white ones are the guards, right? Mm-hmm. Can
I haven't enclosed us in shadows. If they can get to me, they can be hidden.
How far apart are those two?
Which two? These two?
Yeah, like what's that distance?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
Okay. I think that works.
That's never occurred to me before. Sorry, I just had this strategy dawn upon me. I would like to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
I hate this spell.
Because I'm pretty sure I can get
So
all
wisdom, you have
three of them.
So
in
wisdom,
it.
what's
Wisdom save.
What's the radius?
It's a 30-foot cube.
30-foot cube, so you can get the 2 of them.
Is he not 30 feet?
This guy? Oh no, he's up on the 2nd floor.
Oh, so he's
Yeah, he is not gonna be within a 30 foot.
Oh, he's not within. Okay, I'll go.
I don't believe so, but let me check. Let me get my little 30-foot counter back here. What about this thing here, fool?
Nice.
This handy dandy hypnotic pattern.
Hypnotic pattern.
What's that right? Is this hypnotic pattern? Hang on. Yeah, 30-foot cube. So yeah, you can get these 2, but he is going to be too far back.
He's not. Okay.
Yeah.
It was very close,
So,
though. Was a bad-
as
Yeah,
you
we're still.
wisdom
yeah,
save.
We're still gonna do it. Yep, wisdom save.
All right, mangy mutt.
Mangy mutt.
Second one.
Big one to pound.
Yeah.
As he rounds the corner, he kind of like draws his blade. I always wanted to fight a ninja. As he kind of looks at you, as you're dressed in all black with your hooded leather armor, and then he just all of a sudden there's this shimmer. He's like, "Ninja man!"
That one's from Australia.
Down under.
He just starts to lull. The one in the middle is this boom. There's this burst of colors and strange sounds. The one in the middle just immediately drops his mace and kind of just starts on. They are both hypnotized.
Did you do that?
Yes, I did. That ought to hold them. Nobody disturb them.
That's pretty cool.
Message to. I guess to white. Oh yeah, we're still in combat, aren't we? Action messages. I don't think I even have any bonus action spells. Unless I spend a point, but I don't have that.
Are you a
Yep,
sorcerer?
Say again?
Are you a sorcerer?
Yeah.
Then you can quicken spell, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to spend a point.
So,
that will. Yeah, that'll end my turn.
all right, top of the round. Binky's like,
Well, okay, you guys.
Okay,
Get Nancy here.
okay. Do you have anything that won't blow up the building?
Let me see.
The rules.
Do you know? Slip?
That'll do damage. Property damage. Definitely property damage. Oh, this will work. That one will really work, but they're all gonna die.
Well, Lyra said that we have a reputation to uphold as the straight arrows and no killing unnecessarily.
Lyra
And,
and her stupid lawful good bullshit.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. Do you have anything? Do you want me to just throw you at them?
Do you want me to die?
No.
Is that what we're down to now, Sylvia? You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna
You want
sit
a
here.
dagger?
I'm just gonna. Ooh, daggers! I can do that one.
The
Can I
size
kill one
of
of
it.
them?
I asked Lyra. I don't even know why we're here.
Okay, fine. Don't worry about it. I just, you know what? Here's what's gonna happen.
and you see as he kind of like gets around the corner, you see as he pulls out a single tiny itty little bitty dagger. This is just basically like a needle, like a letter opener for the rest of you. And he kind of like holds it in place, and you see as it starts to just flutter.
You just give me the word, and someone's gonna get sliced and diced.
Okay, I guess go ahead.
Oh, really?
Sylvie!
No, I'm just kidding. Lyra said no. I'm so conflicted right now.
Wiley, you're up. As the two that are chasing you down, he's just kind of like sitting there. His eyes are just completely glazed over. Chance. You're looking at it.
Yeah. Keep going.
You just rush around and out of
Yeah.
sight. Tim, you following behind Wiley? As you rush behind him, just like you got the Terrets in your arms, you just take off running. And both of you manage to make it down an alley and off the map.
Where'd they go?
Sylvie.
Hello? I don't see him anymore.
Alistair got us.
I'm just like stomping back and forth because I don't know what to do.
Little tippy tappies.
Yeah, little tippy tappies.
Quick, grow a tree.
I mean, I can do that. It'll stay. It's like my signature.
Like sign the thing.
I panicked and conjured a tree.
Sylvie was.
Okay, we should. I don't know. Where are they? Can you send messages? Bag used to be able to do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, can you try and find them and send them a message and ask them where they are and what they want us to do?
Just as soon as it's my turn.
Okay.
So are you gonna hold your action to do anything?
I am going to hold my action. If I feel like they notice us, I will cast a wall of fire in between
Whoa!
us and them.
That is.
Alrighty. It is the mob's turn. The one is running around behind the building, has no idea where they've gone. These two are going to open up the door and step out to try and figure out what's happening. They're going to dash over to this individual. Hey, Ralph! What? Ralph! What happened to me? What's going on, man? As they look over, the other one, the angsty one, or the really gnarly looking one down the way, he's just pretty colors. Just kind of like hovering there. This guy is going to make his way down. He rushes over to him. Terrence, someone got him and took off. It was a raccoon, and I don't know, I just stole a raccoon. So, that's going to end their turn for it.
I'm gonna cast hypnotic pattern again.
The old double whammy.
So you're gonna drop concentration. So the one's just gonna. Oh, that was nice. I don't know what that was all about, but it was really. The second one. Ooh, that one's close. 15.
I'm gonna reaction. Silvery barbs him.
Silvery barbs.
Of course, you would be the one to take silvery barbs. Brings it to a 13.
It's not gonna pass.
Next one. A 2 again. Last one. 7. All fail. As they all just start drooling at the mouth. It's terrifying. So that's a lot of power.
I think I got them all this time.
Okay, please don't ever do that to me.
Oh, I would never.
Okay.
Unless you were, up to nefarious deeds. Or in my way.
Oh, okay, I'll make sure to stay out of your way. I'm usually not up to nefarious deeds.
We should probably be going now.
Where are they? Are they inside? Are we just gonna run?
Hang on, let me find out. Mr. Prowler, do you read me?
Are we out of combat? Because
At this point, you were effectively out of combat.
Okay. Yeah.
Where are you?
On the run.
Where, though? Where
yeah.
are you headed?
I'm headed to the Stray Arrows,
Is
the Guild Hall.
Mr. McPew with you?
Yeah, he's with me.
Do you have the package?
Yes, I have the package
Very
all
well.
wrapped up.
We will see you there.
Okay, are they okay?
Yes, they're on their way back to the Stray Arrows. I think we've successfully completed this escapade.
Oh, guys, I wish you would just let somebody freaking know. Well, I guess they don't know we're here. Okay.
This only lasts for so long. We should probably get out of
Yeah,
here.
my spell will last for a little bit too. Let's go.
Let's go.
So,
We're stealthily leaving.
as you begin to leave, you hear Binky just go Binky looks up at you. He's
just-
still holding his dagger.
I know. Come here. I wasted a 4th level spell too. It's fine.
Okay, fine, whatever.
You see, as you pick him up, he kind of tosses the dagger. It fades. You don't know what just happened, but you hear this screaming from somewhere.
That felt good.
That's where we're gonna take a quick break.
Okay.
That's where we're gonna take a quick break. Oh my god. Lord have mercy on our
High
souls.
successful.
I think that's the first time we've ever done something like that where we didn't tear up something.
Yeah.
I knew as soon as you put him up on the roof with that cat, I was like, oh no, that cat's gonna push him.
I already knew it. He already slapped me.
That cat's absolutely gonna shove this terrier off the roof.
The cat's one has like the tentacle mouth, like a.
Yep.
It has a tentacle tail.
Okay, well, whatever. It came
yeah.
up and put it in his face, my face, and it was like creepy.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. Corporal Birkin, welcome in. Yes, we've only had one natural 20 tonight, and my father would like to keep it that way. Apparently,
No.
doesn't want to push his luck. So, we're gonna be back in about 10 minutes, guys. We're gonna hit the restroom, and we'll see y'all in a moment for some more hijinks.
See you soon.
And we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Eating ice cream
We got some snacks.
that we don't need.
Everybody
Sure
needs
enough.
ice cream.
Everybody needs ice cream.
There's nothing wrong with a little ice cream.
A little
I
bit.
have to go on an extra long walk tomorrow.
That's okay. We'll do that. We'll go on an extra long walk
can walk
tomorrow and on Saturday and on Sunday. We'll get it. We'll
The ice
work
cream
off
shop.
To the ice cream shop. We'll walk all the way up to the creamery and then come back. Listen though, we have done
We
that
have done
before
that.
just to justify it, and it's worth every step.
Yep.
God, that creamery is so good.
So good.
Let's see. Cole Perkins says, I've just been lurking playing some MLB. Ooh, okay. I gotcha. Well, thanks for the lurky turkey, Corporal. That is, first of all.
Wait, no.
What is it?
Nothing.
Yeah, they don't have a theme song, I don't think. Take me out to the
So, with that, I think we'll jump back in.
I confused my sports. Is what happened.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We're not
was like, wait,
we're not
that's the
sports
wrong
ball
sport.
peoples,
MLB,
except for volleyball. We do
NHL.
enjoy some volleyball, but outside of that,
NBA,
not much. So,
NBA was what I was singing.
basketball.
What you got? Basketball.
Don't tell me how I know this.
I know you've seen the movie.
I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't
Okay.
seen it. I'm lost. I have no idea what you guys are on about. So, as you all make your way in your various directions, heading back up to the Stray Arrows Guild, I'm going to say that based on the way they're booking it, Tim and Wiley are going to arrive first with Terrence in tow.
They're fast.
As you make your way in, as you like kind of like get up to the Terrence finally just kind of like breaks free from you. Phew, this is all both of your faults.
Terrence!
You did this.
Terrence, and we're gonna
You
get
could-
you out of this.
You could be still there.
We could
Get
take
the
you
crap
back.
beaten out of you.
If you want, we can take
You
you
could
back.
just let Taco beat the crap out of you, and none of this would have happened.
No. I had money on the line. Lots of it.
I did too.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
We're gonna get it back. Don't gamble. It's bad for you.
Or bet on this guy.
Bet on me. I'll get you
So,
money.
as you enter into the guild, and Terrence kind of like, just put me down, put me down.
Lyra.
I could have let you fall.
You see Humboldt nearby, and you're kind of like,
Oh, Humboldt. How's it going?
welcome back. Lyra stepped out with your friend Sylvie for a moment.
With who?
Sylvie, the fox.
When, like?
Yes, she came in rambling about a teleporting skull. I don't know.
She was supposed to be in the
Yeah, she's gonna
The room.
stay. Yeah.
What's she
she
doing
did.
here?
Kind of like lowers
Wait,
the
teleporting scroll.
Yeah. well,
Teleporting scroll. What?
skull. Teleporting
doing here?
skull.
Teleporting.
The only skull I know of is
Give me a second.
Mr. A.
Yeah.
Bones.
Alistair. What about him?
Did he teleport with Sylvie?
I will be perfectly frank with all of you. I paid about this much attention to her when she stepped in. She was rambling on about a teleporting skull. So Binky, in his drunken fervor, jumped to the opportunity to help her.
Binky's with.
And like, are you not listening?
No. I asked about Lyra. I didn't hear about Binky. Okay, Humboldt.
He's so tired of us.
No, I think there's a new guild phrase that we need to put on the wall here.
Oh, wait, what's that?
That, we're now members of the ASPCA.
What's that stand for?
Society for Prevention Cruelty to Animals. Poor Terrence here, that's why we saved him, right?
Oh, yeah, we do pick up a lot of rescue animals, no?
About this point, the door opens up, and in comes Sylvie, Binky,
Okay,
Lyra,
we made
and
it
Mort.
back.
I would say that was most bracing.
Oh, was that your first time on a semi-adventure?
On a nighttime escapade, yes.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
I did. That was quite fun. And it cost me a lot less money this time.
Oh,
What does he usually do on those escapades that cost so much money?
I don't know.
Oh,
Something
hey,
about
you
that.
guys are here.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
You're not at the cellar ball.
I got some snacks.
Snake deception.
I don't even think I have to for that. Some snacks.
Okay.
At the stray
okay,
arrow.
listen, I wanted to go see Binky and Lyra and just see what they were gonna do, just in case we leave tomorrow. So, but when I left, I stumbled upon Bag and Alistair, and they teleported, and I don't know where they went.
They did what?
Yeah, they teleported.
Yeah,
just-
I did the whole, magic thing that I do, because I'm good like that.
Yeah.
And discovered that, in fact, they did conjure up some conjuration magic to take their asses from one place to another.
You mean detect magic?
No!
It was something else.
Oh.
Yes, it was detect magic.
Yeah.
Sounds cooler when I... Can you put me in my tankard, please? Let that be. It's probably nice and
Oh.
warm now. You can
Just drop them in.
You want a fresh glass? I've
No,
got
it's
some.
still fine.
Okay. But anyway, so they're gone, and then we came to find you guys, and that's when I found Vort, because I wanted to let you know what happened. What did you do?
You see this?
As they step aside, Terrence just kind of. Hi, my name's Terrence. I'm a gambling addict.
No, this is the
Hi,
wrong place.
Terrence.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh,
Oh, hi, Terrence.
Don't lead with that.
Yeah.
okay. Apparently now I'm a member of your guild. I don't know. He said something about it.
Are you a recovering gambling addict?
I would very much so like to be.
How much did you lose?
Everything!
That's rough.
Terrence, hey, look at me. Look at me. I am trying to be a better person and develop myself and have sympathy for people who make poor choices.
Okay.
How much did you lose? Don't say everything.
Like a
Monetary
Well,
value.
Now he's gonna have my house. He already took all my furniture. And about my life savings, which amounted to about 40 gold pieces.
That's a lot.
Such a sum.
I know. Spent years saving that much.
How much does if you pay him back? Is he
How much
giving
is
you a
your
number? Yeah.
I, at this point with the interest, I think it's somewhere along the lines of, I think he said something like 500 gold pieces.
That's a lot.
That math doesn't math.
That's
I
steep.
thought it
Is it
interest.
not? That's what he told me the interest rates were. I don't really know.
It's kind of shady.
How long ago
That is
did
really
you
shady.
did you ask for? Did you take the money?
Which time?
Yeah, see that's
Okay, now it's mathing. Gosh, there's a lot of money.
Yeah, well, the good news is he can't get his house without his signature.
Well,
I think he already got that.
what's
No,
gonna keep him from
how?
just like getting him?
You get.
I literally, when I said that he had it, he's got everything.
What's gonna
Oh,
keep him
okay.
from just coming back and getting him again?
Oh no, that makes it easy. Yeah, he
Membership
can.
of the guild, hopefully.
Yeah,
I
he
mean, to
can.
be honest, he probably didn't have to have his boys rough me up the way they did. He could have just taken it. He had the deed. He's just taken it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, he likes to make an example.
He gets pleasure out of it. He's sick.
Yeah.
Stupid little corgi.
It's probably because his legs are so small.
Short dog complex.
Yeah.
Is this like a Yorkshire Terrier or a Jack Russell?
This would be a York, like a no, not a York. This would be more a Jack Russell Terrier. Yeah. So it's
Something with almost equally short legs.
Yep.
Well, okay. Do we want to pay for his debt?
No,
You gotta learn a
I'm
lesson,
not
you know?
paying
Right.
You gotta
He's
make sure that
already-
you don't do it again.
especially when I took it.
Especially, well, it seems to me that the guild could somewhat be responsible for keeping him on the straight and narrow. They could offer him protection.
He's
and,
under.
You could
I
return, you know.
assume there's a sort of barracks
Stray
here
arrows.
for the members to.
Indeed, there is. Oh, Lord, thank you so much for bringing it up.
Do you wanna be a
Terrence,
member?
walk with me, talk with me. As Lyra kind of steps forward and she kind of like reaches down and just pats him on the back and kind of shifts him around. Don't worry, I'll take good care of Terrence here and put him up in a bunk, and we'll get him started. How good are you with a dagger? What? She just like gestures.
How old is he?
2.
He's
In dog years.
bro. He's young adult. So in dog years, he's probably like 21, 22, maybe.
He can still pick up skills.
Yeah. So
Do you want to be a member?
Oh no, this is not quite my scene.
You're having so much fun on your adventure, though.
Yes,
You
but
can
then
make it
there's
official.
things like but it's sort of a spontaneous thing. There are
Becky,
things
give me a
like
patch.
dues. and-
Give me another patch.
Oh, okay. Hang on just a second.
What is this?
Kind of wet.
It's okay. It's fine.
pulls it out of his pouch.
I pooped. I'm gonna put it on his chest.
You put it on Vort.
Oh,
You're officially
As,
a member
as she
now.
puts it on his chest, there's this. It glows and seals to your what are your vest? I guess to your vestments.
I thank you very
you're
much.
It does not match at all.
I'm gonna sort of like
Don't
pick at
rub
it a little bit to see what's holding on.
It's strangely adhered. You have no idea. It's probably magic of some kind.
Thank you. That is most thoughtful.
You're
of
officially
you.
official. You're welcome.
I have.
You're
some
welcome to the
other-
guild. I guess we're just handing those things out like cookies.
Yes.
Anyway, so bag's gone.
Oh yeah,
So why did
without a trace.
Yeah.
How did he accomplish this?
I don't know. They were arguing, and
Said something about Alistair.
yeah, Alistair said that we'll go.
Who is this Alistair?
He is
The
a
skull we were telling you about.
A demi-lich.
Yes, of sorts.
He has gemstone eyes.
Yeah, they glow red. They change color sometimes. Depends on his mood.
he sleeps a lot?
Yeah, he does sleep a lot.
Has to get to his
His
phylactery.
pill factory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's tracks.
He knows some lady called Chroma somewhere.
Chroma's been alive a long time.
Got it.
Between your fingers.
You couldn't have just let it go.
No.
No.
We chose murder.
I heard that. It said.
There were no flames available, so I just had to smush it.
Now what is this Alistair up to?
Well, we found him and we were trying to help him.
Help him what?
What? Oh gosh, I don't remember now.
Yeah, we were trying to help him. He was trying to help us
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
little bit of both. Archibald.
Help you what?
find
Zippidos.
Zepidos.
Yeah,
Oh.
and more information on the humans and the withering, and we were supposed to help him find his
Apprentice?
phylactery and his apprentice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Why do you think he took back?
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
You said he was talking to him on the
Maybe
ship.
he needed thumbs.
Yeah.
He did say no. He's the only one with thumbs. He did say,
true.
"Why me?" in a conversation.
Bag did, or
Yeah.
oh, maybe he needed a thespian.
Maybe so.
What?
Bag is pretty powerful in his own ways.
Yeah.
Really
You
good
don't
with
think that
illusion
he-
magic.
Was gonna like take up a bag's body, so he had a body to be in.
I think so. I think that's it.
Oh,
Can he do that? I don't think.
I don't know.
make a
First thing.
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana
know.
check?
I don't know nothing.
All right, I'm giving these dice like
Oh,
one
no, that
more-
would be really
one
funny.
more
Could you imagine
chance.
Alistair as bag going and seeing like one of his old lovers.
The middle dice.
24.
24? So, thinking back to your knowledge of lichdom, from what you know, particularly the knowledge that is granted to you by something,
All the
somewhere.
things.
Yeah, all the things. Lich is particularly it's very old magic. Magic of the ancients. Not, as far as you are aware, there are no Warren folk that have ever been able to achieve it. But as far as one being able to possess a living being, probably not. However, one, if it had powerful enough magic, enchantment magic, they could potentially mind control someone. So it is possible that he could turn someone else into his thrall.
Interesting. Yes, I suppose something along those lines is possible.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, how do you stop it from happening?
Well, you'd have to be there, for starters.
No, I mean, like, to us, to any of us.
Oh,
He'd have to be
Not,
here,
yeah.
for starters.
No,
But
You
if
guys.
before, you know,
right.
like, what would be the answer?
are you worried that one of you is controlled right now?
Yes.
Oh, I've already been possessed once.
He has, and he almost killed us.
But I
By the
won.
Alistair?
No, no.
Oh,
about a
okay.
Lady in a stick.
I had one of those at the fair once.
Oh. Did you pay for that one?
They call it the fair.
It was a brothel.
Well,
Hell, you
I
could.
just thought you guys should know.
Yeah, no, that's
Could find someone with celestial magic.
somebody who could track him.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, no, there was someone with. There are rare forms of celestial magic that are good in expunging other magical effects.
Yeah. Maybe he just went to Zippodos.
That's why Cain was good at removing curses. Celestial magic.
Oh, moon maid magic.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yes,
I wouldn't
that
go
could
that
work.
far.
I will pray to the moon maiden tonight, and I will ask her.
It is
What?
late. Getting close to midnight at this point.
We can pray.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, okay, so we probably should get some sleep.
Yeah.
What's our plan for tomorrow?
Well, we need to head in the direction.
Meet with the king.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Collect our money, right?
Yeah, and our gear.
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
need our
that's
stuff.
yeah.
I got
What did buy
gloves that
again? I forgot what I bought.
burn.
Oh.
What did she just say?
Big burning
There's
hands.
gloves that
Yeah.
burn. Kind of like oven mitts.
Like reverse oven mitts.
And reverse oven mitts. Yeah.
Oven mitts.
Instead of absorbing heat,
like mitt ovens.
they emit heat. Emittance.
Plus two.
Fire emittance.
That is 1,000% what they're called now.
Oh, God.
Betty Crocker in
So, what are y'all gonna do from here?
So we have really nice rooms at the cellar board. We might
Yeah,
as well
I
take
told
advantage
you,
of them.
I'm not leaving that up.
All right. Good
My
night,
hair still look
Binky
good,
and
Sylvie?
Lyra.
Yeah, good night, y'all be safe and all that. We'll figure all this stuff out tomorrow. Don't forget, meeting with the king an hour after sunrise or something like that.
After sunrise?
Yeah, that's what. That's.
Oh
that's
man,
what
we
they
gotta go
said.
to bed.
Yeah, well,
That's
Yeah, I
early.
don't know why you're all still up. And be honest with you,
we're saving
You're
the day,
still
Binky. Saving the
well, I'm
day.
drinking. I still gotta finish this beer.
See you in the morning.
The beer he's in.
Yeah.
So as you all begin to make your way out, you hear this.
Damn it!
Something. As you look back, you see Binky's tankard is on the ground, and he has just rolled out of it. The beer is spilled all over the floor, and he's just laying there.
Stupid cat.
Honestly, it's
Dumb.
probably for the best.
Your cat's mischievous.
Hey, he does that sometimes.
Yeah, you're gonna gotta keep it on a leash
Wouldn't dream of it.
if it apparates.
Yes.
So, Vort, are you headed back to your manor?
I'm headed back to the manor.
You're leaving?
I'm going home.
Yeah, he kind of lives here.
I know, but you didn't want to stay in the tavern with us.
Oh no, I need to go home and
And
dress and go through my evening routine.
what does that entail?
It involves undressing.
You don't have a
That's a
skincare
routine.
routine?
Okay. That's a routine. All right.
Oh, I've got like a 20-step skincare routine.
Dude.
Mr. Bristles.
Wiley!
No, I'm just asking. This, natural beauty.
You know what?
She had
You're
some.
being mean.
I'm not being mean. I just
I'm
never
good.
seen
No.
you do it, and we've been camping together.
Okay, I don't have a skincare routine.
Well, wait a
Just
minute,
be honest. Why are you
here's some of
lying
that
so much?
seaweed kelp from somebody.
You can buy some shampoo. Somewhere.
Yeah. I can druidcraft some. It's fine.
I will see you
I'm
here.
trying to be cool.
No, that's not the way to be cool. You gotta live on the edge.
What?
Yeah,
Of what?
of adventure.
We're already doing that.
You think
Wiley.
adventurers bathe every day?
They should.
I hope so.
Right? We don't bathe every day.
How do I look, Sylvie? Is it still all pretty like you?
I'm gonna be honest, Tim. You look great.
Insight check.
Make an insight check. Sylvie, deception or persuasion, your choice.
I got 2d4s, don't I?
This is what you're going to use it
This is
on?
important.
This is, you got 3 technically.
You already used some, I think.
Did I use that one?
Oh, yeah, you did
Yeah.
use one.
That
Yeah.
was fun.
15. +1. 16.
25.
Oh!
Never get anything over Sylvie.
You trust her. Tim, of all the members of your party, you trust Sylvie implicitly.
Probably smell good too.
You can still smell, you can still smell the
My tongue. That's just
whatever she put on you. I've already forgotten.
Yeah, need our
Thank you.
remind you, Tim. Sunrise after sunrise, we have to meet the king.
Yeah, we gotta go to bed. Let's go.
Well, I was thinking about your story earlier in your plight with the Miss Beatrice, and something occurred to me. And Vort's gonna reach into his pocket and pull out a little chip of ivory. Here.
I'm not really sure if that's going to be the best.
No. Yeah, I have an idea. Take this, if you want to try your luck again, take this to her and tell her you recovered it from Angsty Amos's.
You notice he's got it attached to like a golden chain that goes into something in his pocket, and he just has to like unhook it for a moment.
Alright.
That's not a bad idea.
Is it like a lucky rabbit's foot?
Something like that.
You still got that rabbit's foot?
Yeah. It's all I got to remember, Jack. If he's dead, then.
May
The one
rest
with
in
2 metal
peace.
teeth?
Yep. Nah, well, he gave me his tail. You wanna see
it's
it?
a tail.
Actually, I'm sort of morbidly curious now.
Here you go. I'm gonna pull it out. It's on the shelf over there.
That's a very strange thing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't ask for
Yeah.
it. He just gave it to me.
I don't think
Was this
anybody
like
asked for it.
a proposal?
No.
It's got like a little where it used to connect to his body. It's got like a little magnet. So
Honestly, Jack's kind of a. I think I'm a weirdo, and he's a weirdo.
He does sound like a weirdo, and I'm something of an expert in these things.
He's really nice, but he's a weird one. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your unwinding time.
Thank
And
you.
We'll
Thank
see
you
you
very
in the
much.
morning.
Shall we meet here? I would like to accompany you to your meeting with the king. That sounds like something worth
Sure.
witnessing.
Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow for breakfast. I want to do something before bed.
So, as the 3 of you make your way past, you make your way, you have to walk past the cellar door anyway, so you say your goodbyes to Vort as he continues on towards his manor. The 3 of you are settling in. What would you like to do before you take your long rests?
Tim, you want to go pray to the Moon Maiden?
Yeah, we got to make sure to do that.
Okay. Let's try and pray together this time.
Alright.
Can I hear that behind me? He's going to literally like turn on his heel and come back. He's like, I did hear you're going to be performing a ritual.
Yeah, to the Moon Maiden.
Oh, this I must
It's
say.
not one of the weird sex ones, though.
You know, I might take umbrage at the term weird in that context. It's perfectly ordinary rituals.
Unique sex ones. Not one of those.
I got you.
Okay, would you like to participate?
Perhaps I will see what your preparations are, and I will see what may require my services.
Okay. Hey, you can help?
Perhaps I have a certain level of understanding of these things.
Well, show us what you normally do.
Well, I don't normally pray to the Moon Maiden, but let me see what your preparations are, and I'll see if I can fill in any gaps.
No, you first. Just messing with you. Okay.
Yeah, don't wait up on me.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Non-believer.
I'm
Shun
going to
him.
sleep. I believe in good rest.
What is it you're hoping to ask her if you can make contact?
Well, now the bag's gone, I want to see if she can give us any guidance as to where he might have gone.
Okay.
If there was any, the astrals fall from the sky, that maybe she has some connection to where the astrals would be when they come. Because, the time that
And this is the direction we should go.
got it to you, it was like a chip of an astral.
I see.
What do you think to ask?
Oh, I have nothing particular to ask. I just wish to witness the event.
Is there something you want me to ask? I can ask for you.
No.
Okay.
Right, let's go out where the moon's full.
Okay.
Go out my
I'm gonna build a little
sextant,
moonflower
try and see if
shrine.
I can figure out if it's close enough to be right overhead again.
Okay. So, as you take a look up, the moon is overhead. It's
Perfect.
so about a half moon at this point. As you kind of look up, look down.
Make notes of the day, the amount of moon that's there, like a half moon. Okay.
All right. So,
Do you know if the Moon Maiden is a woman of music? I forgot I have this ocarina. I'm gonna try.
I mean, I'm sure that.
Can I make a lore check?
sure, make a history check.
Oh no.
11.
11. Actually, this would be religion if you're any better at that. I don't know if you're proficient, but
I think it's the same for all
same
of them.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, 11.
So, 11. Not sure. I mean, you know that deities of long past used to be worshipped with song, maybe, but you're not sure if she was one of them or not.
Yeah.
Most forms of worship do include music. I don't know
they
if she's
do?
particularly.
Fond of it.
Yes.
I'll give it a go. Who knows?
Just want to interject real quick. I'm not there, but they're doing this in the middle of town. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
It's midnight.
Yep.
I mean, there's really not a lot of folks around,
Yeah,
but
you're right.
don't worry. That has not escaped my thought.
Hey, I was like, where did they
They
go?
did not specify anything.
No,
so-
okay. I was just checking. I'm in my room. I'm asleep.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna
So
do
you
it
just
in
went
our room.
straight-
Yeah, I
start
went
with,
straight to
but
sleep.
then
I
he
said,
asked
don't wait
for
up
more.
on me.
But we couldn't see into
out.
our room.
That's true.
So,
Okay. You want to go first?
Alright, let's see. Last time we tried to use the reflection.
It's okay. I'll go first. Think about it. Okay. Moon Maiden. We really need your direction and your guidance. Bag disappeared, and we don't really know where he went. Can you show us some kind of sign or some light or give us some guidance as to where he might have gone?
roll a d100 for me, Sylvie.
And I'm gonna play my little song.
Make a performance check and add it to that.
45 plus 16. Performance? 18. What's 45 plus 18?
63.
45. That's, yep.
63.
Okay. Tim,
Okay.
what do you have to contribute?
Well, let's see, I'm going to draw that half moon on the ground in the sand or dirt.
Okay.
And look up at the sky. And I'm going to say, Moon Maiden, are you really out there? Just not if you can hear me. Just some basic facts. Can you show us where to go? Moon Maiden, where are you? I've been looking. I know you're out there.
Oh, I have another question. I forgot.
Well, Tilly, well, I haven't heard back.
No, I haven't heard back either. Well, we need to know if what we found about everybody turning to stone, if that was before or if that's after, or if
Oh, yeah.
we need to be concerned about.
What could happen?
Yeah. Okay. Moon Man, can you tell me anything about that? That scares me a little bit.
Tim, roll a d100 for me. And make a performance check as well to add to it.
That's that one, and a performance. Okay, we'll do performance first, which is a -2. Okay. I know she's out there.
I didn't think to add my D4s.
I already used my D4s. Okay, that's a
I
14
got two
minus
left.
2. That's a 12.
12.
Okay.
And then the D100. It is 85.
Nice. 85 plus
90,
12.
So
Oh,
97.
plus, yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't look at it. It's whatever you rolled
Fort,
over.
is there anything that you
yeah.
are you just observing?
I'm just observing, yeah.
As you sing these songs, you bow your heads and you say this prayer. There's a sudden illumination of light
Tim, something's happening.
that washes over you. Board, you can see it. It's like everything in the area, there's a sudden beam of this aurora that just kind of falls down over them. Shimmering, glistening, moonlight. You all are brought into this vision. You're pulled in. You see yourselves falling from very high up. You see what appears to be the entirety of the continent of Orn. You can see patches of green smoke everywhere, the withering, curling around various corners of the world as you just... You feel the heat and then the impact. As the dust settles, you hear footsteps approaching. Something lifts you up. You realize in this moment you are an astral. You don't know if you're new or old. And as whatever this thing is begins to turn you towards it, you see a quick flash. You see the same stone woman. You see her mouth move. Find me! And this cracks across her face. Bits of her begin to crumble to the ground. And then you're thrust back into the streets.
Whoa!
Well, that was unexpected, I have to say.
With the sound of, bunch of weirdos, get out of the streets!
You're a bunch of
Someone
weirdos.
comes stumbling out of the tavern.
All right, well,
What, you experienced it, right?
yeah.
Do you
Okay,
see what
you can tell Wiley we will never... that he won't believe us, but you can vouch.
Oh, I don't think he'll believe me either.
Yeah, no, he won't. It's okay. We don't need Wiley to believe.
What-
Did you
what-
get your answer?
Not really, but we gotta find her. I mean, that's the second time she said find me, and this time she's falling apart. Something's happening quicker. What are we gonna do?
Well, I think we have to travel west if we're going to find her. Did you also... I can try to figure out where Bag went.
Okay.
Where did it happen? Can you show me?
Yeah, I can show you. Yeah, come on. It's not that far away.
So, as you begin to lead Fort behind the tavern.
You ever paid for an experience like that?
You have no idea.
As they lead you behind the tavern, you can see where there is a little bit of charred debris on the ground. What looks like something happened here. What are you wanting to try and do?
Can I start by doing just an Arcana check to see if I can get any other indication of like what spell it was that was cast?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, 23.
23. So, as you take a look at the charred grounds, you watch as the cat flourishes into place next to him, kind of looks over towards you, it blinks a few times, and you feel in your mind this spell is teleport. It's a very high level spell, and it takes one anywhere they want to go, and can sometimes be used to take creatures with them.
Okay. All right. I can try something. Can't guarantee that it'll work.
It's better than what we got.
I'm gonna reach into the pocket on my coat and pull out this brass disc that's gonna go and fold out into an orb. And I'm gonna cast divination.
Where did you get that?
Long story.
What does it do?
Let's see.
It's pretty.
It's cool how it.
Your magic and an
I know,
offering
I've never
puts you in
seen
contact
anything
with a
like
god
that.
or a god's servant. So you ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply.
I've looked at that spell so
It
many
might
times.
be a short phrase, a cryptic
Especially
rhyme,
as a
or an
memory.
omen. Okay. All right.
I know what the offering is, or what I would probably use, but if you want to...
So, I like the second part. So, what is the offering that you're going to use?
He's going to reach into another pocket and pull out a super suspicious looking bottle. He's gonna. Everyone should probably hold your breath. He's gonna pour it out. As he pours it out, it's going to hit the ground and light and fire. As he pours out a very expensive hallucinogenic.
God.
As it begins to burn away, Vort, what is your question?
Where did Bag and Alistair go?
Should I lay down an offering? Like, just throw a moonflower? Okay.
There is, as he casts this spell, the two of you, suddenly the air around gets heavy. You feel this weight upon you, like you're sinking. Everything gets eerily dark.
Yeah, I got you.
You watch the cat kind of look around for a moment, looks up at you, and it looks a little timid as it vanishes out of sight. Vort, you hear a response. To obtain more power, they travel to where it all began. Then you are pulled, Vort, as you are yanked away from the space for a moment.
He physically disappears.
No, he still
Oh,
stands there, but Vort, you find yourself face to face with a large shadow, eyes gleaming through the darkness. You must help them find the statue.
Yes, my lord.
Only that within can stop what comes next. Protect it. And you're pulled back into the alleyway.
Tim, nothing's happening. It's just really dark out.
It feels like.
Yeah, it feels really ooky spooky.
Yeah.
You feel this sudden release, like tension is
drugs?
just like just
Couldn't breathe.
falls
Oh,
off
I
of
didn't
you.
either. Hey, are you okay?
Oh yes, I'm fine.
Well,
What happened? What
Yeah.
you? Yeah, it just got really dark all of a sudden.
and then really thick.
Yeah,
And
really
then-
heavy.
I didn't breathe any of that. Was that what that was gonna? Did that? It makes you feel thick and
Is it
covered.
drugs?
Yeah. Oh yes, it's very drugs.
Drugs, okay.
Did they hear the answer or no? They just felt the presence?
No, they just felt the presence.
Okay.
Only you heard the answer.
Well, it wasn't perhaps as helpful as I would have liked. Apparently, they've gone to where it all began to attain more power. If you know what that means. You have been with them for a while.
All I could think is maybe Zepidos. All signs have been pointing to Zepidos.
I mean, where it all began, I guess, is
Yeah.
which it. The
Yeah, it
beginning of everything, or like.
Could be the astrals. It could be.
Things
I
like
don't know.
that typically are
Was
more
it the chicken or
contextual.
the egg?
I feel like, well, here's the thing. I think we know where the astrals began, and as far as we've been told, that's where the Moon Maiden is, which, by the way, we're supposed to go find.
Yes.
The other where it began, I would expect is the Withering. Do we know where the Withering started?
No one folk knows where it began, why it exists. It's never been discovered. Through your studies, even through what you know, through all the history that you've searched, you know where the first astral was found. You know about the first village, the petrified villagers. You don't know why that happened. But through all your studies, you know nothing about the origins of the Withering. That was lost to time itself. And there are no ancients around anymore to tell you. Well, apparently there's one, but even he did not have the answers.
We asked him a couple times.
Do I have this correct in my notes? The Moon Maiden or the statue / Moon Maiden cleric is at the site of the first astral?
That's
Yes.
what we think, yeah.
Okay.
It's the information that
As
we
long as I
got.
didn't write that down.
When
wrong.
we were in the vision and we saw the withering olives were coming down, did it look in places where you'd been like the withering was the same concentration,
Make a
or did it look
make an
like it
intelligence
covered
check.
more?
Make a survival check to see if you can recognize just based on looking at it.
+1.
Like
Okay.
it was before the Withering.
Yep. You got me. You're surviving me. I will survive.
I will survive.
Okay. That's a 14. 13.
13?
Yeah.
You're not sure. There was a lot of green fog. From what you could tell, you could still see a bit of the land, ocean, but there was a lot of green.
So it had already come and spread by the time the astrals arrived. What, if I may ask, what put you on to Zepidos in the first place?
We found this weird map. Hold on. Let me check my notebook.
I'm sure it's in there.
That's from way back when you met Archibald and Alistair.
Yeah.
Withering began across the sea, Kretskovia. There was something to do with Nadia has phylactery taken to her lab.
In Zepidos.
In
There it
Zepidos,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Withering began in Kreskova across the
Yeah.
sea.
Oh. The
6 in
phylactery's
total that
there.
were trying to fight off.
Well,
Well, then of course
Alistair's-
Alistair would go there.
Yeah,
He's used his phylactery.
his phylactery's there.
Which means... Did you ever ask how old Alistair was?
I think so. He was really vague with all of his answers most of the time.
Is it possible he's connected to the origin of the Withering?
I was worried about that, and we tried to see. I think we asked him that one time, and he said no.
Oh, well, if he said no.
I know.
You remember saying I had something
Vanessa knows. Sylvia, I think, insight checked him several times, and I failed like every time.
The
And I just
wizard
trusted him.
came through the astral range and attacked Rosie? Does that ring a bell? Session 20, I've got that written
Oh,
down.
that was a long time ago.
Session 10.
I don't know, I was just trying to think. Because it was
Let me
19
see.
where I had the withering began in
20.
Kretskovia across the sea.
Yeah.
6 in total that were trying to fight off the withering. Stone vial of cockatrice serum.
You were pink for 7 days.
Sir Roderick Chambliss of Porcupine fought the withered Titan.
That was a story that you heard about. It was basically a giant undead that was defeated.
Yeah, I think you're getting Coop's
We met
Town
Alistair
territory.
in session 14.
Yeah.
a long time ago.
So.
Alistair and Archibald. Archibald in session 13. But yeah, I think that's where his phylactery is. That's the main reason he wants to go there.
And who's this other person you said was there with the laboratory?
Oh, she's supposed to be watching it. Her name's Nadia.
Nadia. And she's always been there watching it, or just recently?
I don't know. He said if she's still there, she's supposed to be like Alistair. She's supposed to be an undead.
Mm-hmm. Very suspicious.
Yeah, the whole thing's been suspicious, but we wanted to believe the best in Alistair.
Yeah, because he said he wanted to help us, and
Who is we?
Well, I think
Sylvie.
our next steps are clear. We set out for...
where it all began.
No, we set out for the Temple of the Moon Maiden. We go
Delphamere.
west.
Oh, yeah, I got to go and
Yeah.
find
No,
it.
Delphamere is north, it says.
Oh, just kidding. I'm directionally challenged. But
You
yeah.
have to find. So Delphamere is a temple. That's a different temple. We've got two temples. We have a temple, I think, to Aradius. I didn't write it down. But Delphamere is the entrance to Zapdos. Then we have a different temple to the Moon Maiden, which is where the first astral is, and also the woman in stone.
You pick up stuff pretty quick.
I write down. I take notes. I have a notebook.
So,
I have a notebook, but it says like white and black cat, salt and pepper.
Well, you know, I vaguely remember something that Bag and Alistair they were looking at a journal with dates discussing the withering and the chains of the Kismet and the Order.
Yeah, that's connected to something, but I think that might be a whole separate thing.
No.
I think that's just cult bullshit.
I do
Yeah, I'm
hate
sure
cults.
it's Bag made
I
up.
think they
Do
know
you?
everything, and then they hoard the knowledge.
Oh. Well, we're not a part of a cult.
That sounds like something members of a cult would say.
It does, but we're not.
Yeah, we don't have any of those, whatever she said, sex ritual things.
Yeah, I know. No, Tim, ew.
So you're like my daughter, you know?
Yeah, I know.
So don't think that. Ugh,
I don't think that.
good.
This is
But-
very strange.
Adopted daughter. It's a
Yeah.
role play thing we do whenever we're out in the
Tim, no! Don't say that! That's the wrong type of dungeon.
what would you?
Please bring out a dragon right now.
What would y'all like to do from here?
Well, I think I'm going to go home.
Yeah, we gotta get a rest.
Yeah,
You
we
gotta
need to
probably
get
see the
some
king.
sleep. And
So,
I'm gonna look over my notes because I think I wrote some of this stuff down. It's just been a long time since I've thought about it. We've just been on our adventures and hadn't been too worried about
Saving
it.
towns. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes,
In
I
the
can see.
small
It seems to
pass.
be nothing but excitement wherever you go.
Yeah, it really is. So I get a little distracted by the excitement.
and
I think
books.
there's a name for what I have. It just hasn't been discovered yet.
Sort of like an extremely active
Yes,
attention
dysfunction.
difficulty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think that might be it.
extremely active attention difficulty.
On top of 0
EAAD.
brain cells.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you two retire to your rooms.
Yeah.
Vort, make your way back to your manor.
Good night, Tim. That was cool.
Yeah, yeah. You don't think Wilders was going to believe this?
How many rooms did we
I
get?
wouldn't worry about
We
it.
got 2, right?
To you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I locked my door.
Dibs.
So, as you make your way up to your room, you go to the first one.
You can stay in my room, Tim.
All right.
But it's
I
got
guess-
2 beds.
I wonder what Wiley's thing is, why he's just so... He just don't want to believe that. He just wants to believe in treasure and stuff and power.
Yeah.
Not running his business and things.
He just really likes whatever's tangible. Like whatever he can hold on to.
Yeah, because he's got thumbs.
Yeah, I think it's a little deeper than
Oh.
that. I think, he was abandoned as a baby. So I think
Yeah.
he's got some deep-seated issues of trusting.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Psychoanalysis.
All right, but that was really cool. I'm glad we've got,
Yeah.
confirmation that she really is wanting us to go and find it and do something. And
We just gotta keep talking to her.
yeah,
She seems to be responding to that.
you know, and Bort was a big help, you know.
Yeah, he's really powerful.
Yeah, I'm glad we ran into him. Even if he has that kooky house, he still is a pretty good guy, you know.
Yeah, seemingly so. He might be a little bit of a recluse, but I mean, we're really weird, so it's
oh yeah,
fine.
I mean, you know, put us all together. That's a
You
really
like
good bunch.
going through windmills. I like
What are
reading
wheels?
smut. Oh.
Get it right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot you have a preference.
In my
Have you ever
blankets, you know.
been through a windmill?
Maybe we can try that. I mean,
We
that
could
would
try.
really be boom, 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 boom in the wind in your head. That would be
Could
like,
be, yeah, it could be kind of fun actually
Yeah.
if you don't get too sick.
I'll try it sometime if we find a windmill.
Okay. Well, good night, Tim.
All right.
See you in the
See
morning.
you in the morning. Sweet dreams.
Yeah, you too.
As you've all settled in for your rest, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Whoa.
As we're going to end tonight's session, as you've had a vision of the Moon Maiden thanks to a 97 on the roll.
Yeah, Alistair was troubled about his past. He was sad about lives taken. I wrote that down. But to what degree, I don't know.
So, let's.
Gotta revisit these.
I don't know when it was, but I'm pretty sure Corporal Birkin said, "This is a family channel."
Yeah, this is a
Could have happened at any point in the last hour and a half.
Corporal.
We are a family
We are misfits. This is a family
Family of
channel.
misfits.
of animals.
You know, it just depends on how lax your family is with what they watch.
Have you ever been to a table at Thanksgiving?
Yes.
All right, yeah, my dad's. First of all, Dad. Dang.
Yay!
All right.
Yay.
Had to see if he won, which I believe
I
Yep.
think
he
you
won
did.
again.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's working out for him.
It is, yeah.
I think that's 3 wins in a row for 3 or 4 for him.
Wow.
So congratulations to me, Padre, and
Not me.
who else?
I voted 6+. I had high hopes.
It was
And
5 to 6 or whatever it is.
someone. It looks like
Who is it?
3 others.
Show
It
yourself.
won't tell me who they are. It just says Slewfoot and 3 others.
Leaf.
So congratulations to the winners. Tonight's channel point prediction. Once again, don't forget to hold on to those, as you're gonna have options to spend them in the coming sessions. Yep. So GMAX says, "Damn, I gotta stop guessing high so y'all can roll high."
I know.
And they still
We've been
rolling
rolling.
bad. Like I was actually rolling kind of poo poo tonight, to be honest with you. Like my
Sometimes
saves
we're
were
on
trash.
fire. It's just crazy.
I was
Let's
rolling
see.
high and low.
Triple Dub said that flew by. It's
It really did.
It
yeah.
does fly by when you're having fun, you know. Especially when you're cracking jokes and having hijinks and breaking terriers out of proverbial
Breaking and
prisons.
entering, yeah.
You know, dealing with
Just a
drunk
little
mouse. And, you know, so, yeah, good times, guys.
Times.
Don't forget, if you're not already following us, slap the follow button. If you enjoy TTRPGs and come back and hang out with us next week, we're going to be here Monday night with Tales of the Arcane, and back next Thursday with the Foxtail as they go to meet the king. And then I guess set off to find the Moon Maiden, which should be a lot of fun. Should be a good time. I think that's it. Don't forget, Pass the Meeple if you're still up, if you're still out there. I will be reaching out to you. Congratulations on your win for the NPC giveaway. I look forward to building an NPC with you that we can drop into our next campaign. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very much so looking forward to it. So, with that, guys, we hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Stick around. We're going to go raid somebody. And until next time, we love you all.
Happy Easter.
And happy Easter!
Good night. Happy Easter.
Good night.
Find all the eggs. So long.